That makes them think we're friends.
Yeah.
Start.
Hello.
I'm just fucking with you guys. Hey, how's it going?
I thought you were staring at me, scratching my nose. I was like, I'm sorry. It's at that exact moment.
Hi, everybody. It's Monday night. It's time for Vanquished.
Ooh.
Dun, da, da, da. Woo!
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be lit.
I don't want to die.
No, it's gonna
I'm
be
like
good.
stressed.
So,
What, you guys don't have faith in Shanhara? Shanhara will save us. We're gonna be fine.
guys, lots of shit's about to go down.
Alright.
It was an intense
Yeah, it is.
episode last week. We stopped right in the middle of battle, which we may have only done like once before, but like right in the middle of battle, we cut it off, which means, newsflash, you're not allowed to get rid of any damage that you took last week.
Oh.
I'm gonna do that reset shit and just magically heal yourself. So, full damage. Exo Girl Wonder just hopped in. Megalo Blazemon's in the house. There's something in that vault. And you're back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Yeah, you guys did a lot of shit when I was gone.
Hercules.
Please don't think any.
Somebody
worse
in the
of
chat
us.
room just said, it's Monday, Zach's wearing his orange pants. Prepare your buttholes.
What?
I don't.
I'm
what?
confused by the structure of that statement.
What is it? Is the orange pants your like fisting pants? Like, I don't.
Welcome to Hyper RPG. I'm wearing my fisting pants today.
I didn't know there was a thing.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Zach right now is just like, I regret all my life decisions that led me to meeting Bronze
Nah.
because of the things she says.
No, you're still like only a quarter of embarrassing to be around as Felicia Day. That's for sure. You actually have some tact.
Wow.
Yeah. Shade thrown. Correct. So. I hope everyone had a good holiday, whatever it may have been. We took a break. Some of you did.
I was
Some
saying,
of
I
us
saw
did.
you on TV like twice.
I've been here every day since last week. I haven't left yet.
Yeah, how did that vacation go for you?
I'm sorry. I gotta stop looking at the chat. Somebody else just said my butthole's not prepared. I'm done. I'm not looking at it anymore.
Well, prepare it, people.
Eric, get those clinching muscles ready. It's time for some Vanquished
Well,
battle and stuff.
what happened last week?
Aren't
I
you
don't
glad you're back,
understand.
Tara?
Like, all of a sudden, we're talking about fisting and preparing our anal
okay.
regions. I'm just.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone!
I know you were trying to like use more gentle language, but anal regions is probably the most graphic thing anybody has said in this show.
I know,
so
yeah, you're
far.
trying so hard to not be in any way
And this is
offensive.
the show that brought you Clam Slam. So, like,
Yeah.
Oh, we still haven't made that song.
Clam slam.
we were gonna make a song.
Come on and slam.
Yeah, that's right. Somebody sent the song.
Alright.
Yeah.
It'll be
Somebody
the
sent it to us, we
background
haven't
music
played
on
it yet.
graphic content
Yeah.
this week. How about that?
Is that gonna be like the new theme
Constant.
song?
Come on and clam, and welcome to the slam.
Do the Valiant overlay.
We're getting off to
this Bronze thing.
we're getting off to a great start. Before the show even started, we were already talking about drop kicking women. So
Context.
context is not
Who
important.
needs context?
Who needs context?
Every week I wonder what I've gotten myself into. Every week.
We're in America.
We love you, Taryn. We miss you.
Wonder which Jassy just said, I'm so glad this is my first time watching this. We're glad it's your
Welcome.
first time.
Welcome.
Welcome. So let me explain some things before we get into this crazy. There's many different ways you can affect this show while it's happening. One of which is through plot points. Every single character that's on this couch has a hashtag associated with their name.
I should probably go get.
I'm gonna hop over the couch and grab them there. Every one of them has a hashtag associated with their character name. If you make any tips to the channel and use the hashtag associated with their name, you give them kind of points towards their next plot point. We'll have a graph on screen that shows how far away they are from the next one. And what this does is it allows us to pay for the show, basically. For those that don't know, RPGs are quite expensive to produce, so we like to kind of... If you're new to Hyper RPG, it's kind of like the Kickstarter model of Twitch. If you like the content, you support it. If you don't, you don't, and the show goes away. Luckily, the show's still here and it's still kicking ass because of you guys' contributions towards plot points. Now, these plot points allow them to do crazy things. Epic superhero type moments, re-rolls, buffs to certain situations. They can use them to heal damage, which they may need.
Oh, we can
I didn't know you could do that.
You
We've
can
never
do
done
2
that
points
before.
a day. You never really
We've
needed
just never
to.
done it, yeah.
You
I
haven't-
might need to do that someday. I have like the.
Yeah, so many different ways you can use a plot point. And that graph will be on screen during the show, and you'll be able to see how far somebody is away. Now, if you put more names on your tip when you make your tip to the channel, it will evenly distribute it to all parties that you named. Thank you, Pillowzack, for making that wonderful software. We have some amazing programmers in our fan base that do some really, really cool shit. And yes, Rosalind is still missing this week. She will be back next week. But luckily, like I said, we have Tara back. Now, the other way that you can contribute to this show is through subscriptions. Every 5 subscribers, we do a chaos die. And I already saw somebody in the chat room say, I didn't subscribe all week because I was waiting for this moment.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Well,
Thank you, we
It could be
think.
good. Thank
last
you.
time Exo Girl Wonder came in because of Chaos Dice, so you know it's not all bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
it's not always bad.
Well,
in fact, it's been good more often than it's been bad.
What? Okay, so here's secrets.
And the good ones are like.
She
really
was
good.
always supposed to show up, but not to help you.
Oh.
And
What?
you got that chaos die that allowed her to be a good thing because it went positive, and she came in.
We got a double whammy of awesome, which was like it rolled good and then it targeted all of us.
So you're
Yeah.
just saying that if it was bad, it would have been a TPK?
Tara wasn't here last week. Now, when we roll to see who the target of the chaos
Yeah.
die is, one of the options is all of us.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it can
Well,
be.
the other option is him. So he had, it's a D8 now instead of D6. So yeah, if it's a 1, it's good for the NPCs. If it's an 8, it's good for all of us. Then 2 through 7 is the 6 of us, including Rosalind.
Actually, that's not good. It's just it either affects
Yeah,
the
it
NPCs
does whatever
or
it
it
does.
affects the entire team, and then
So
we
we
roll
can
the
all
other
have
die.
something really terrible happen.
Yes.
Yes.
We can. And last week we all had.
So
we're in
something
it
great
together,
to happen
so
to
at least
all
it'll
of
be
us.
So
together.
we were supposed to be up against Megalo Blazemon, and then evil XR Girl Wonder was gonna. You're actually trying to kill us this time.
No. She wasn't gonna be evil.
But she wasn't gonna help us.
She was gonna be against you.
Yeah. So
There's a big difference between evil and being against.
that's a
you
good
guys.
point. But either way, now I think you're actually trying to kill us because we would have been super fucked if that happened.
Yeah, and there's still like the option number 3 inside the vault itself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's still something else inside the vault that is apparently super dangerous.
Hey guys,
and, you know.
welcome to Volume 4. The gloves are off. You guys are supposed to be superheroes now. You're working with a MI6. You
Who's trying to screw us?
Yeah.
You might be in over your heads. I don't know.
Maybe a little bit.
Definite.
It's okay. Everything's okay.
Everything's fine.
It's
I
those
got
are-
this.
Those are all the many ways you can interact with the show as it's happening. We appreciate all of our viewers, followers, subscribers, anybody watching. We appreciate you so much. Now, if we get up to $500 in tips by the end of the show, we give away an NPC to a subscriber. You have to be a subscriber to be eligible, but we do it from an entire list of subscribers, not just the people who are watching, so it's fair to the people in Europe that can't watch live and that are subscribed to the channel, so anyone can win. And that is how we have, right now we've got Exo Girl Wonder, we've got Megalo Blazemon, we've got Clocamp.
Oh yeah, Cloak.
Clocamp is the assistant to Austin.
We were just at PK Theater.
We also have Tristan, who's been mentioned,
Oh.
but you haven't seen much of yet. Tristan was captured by MI6.
The 1%er?
It's the
Yeah,
it's
and
the
they're
person that was talking about Eves that got Eves
Well, we
held
captured
captive.
him.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, let's just make sure that's clear.
So we currently have
want
like
credit.
4. Actually, and you know who else is still in play? I don't know if I should even say it out loud.
I know.
I know.
Oh!
I won't even say it.
No, I'm just gonna say it like this.
That, yeah, exactly.
So we currently have 5 chat room members that are on the show right now. That is
I'm
insane.
gonna try not to kill all of you.
Was that a threat? It sounded like a threat, kind of.
No, it's just that we always kill everybody. It's
Sometimes
just,
they
That
try to
also
kill
sounded
us.
like a threat.
it wasn't a threat. It was not a threat.
We
Why
didn't.
you gonna-
We didn't kill Eternal Night.
Listen,
He's the hero of the
Listen,
faraway.
I'm
Though
not
some of
saying
us
I'm
may
gonna
have
kill
wanted
you.
to.
I'm not saying I'm gonna kill you. I'm just saying we kill everybody. Think about that.
all right, we're gonna do a really quick introduction segment before we get into this crazy show. And once again, let me remind you, for anyone that might be tuning in for the first time that has no idea what they're watching, this is Vanquish. It takes place in the Valiant comic book universe using the Q system from Catalyst Games. It's an RPG that's heavily based on improvisational techniques and a little bit of die rolling. Now, there'll be a lot more die rolling tonight than usual because we are locked in combat and we ended on combat last week. But it is a very story-driven campaign. If you have any questions, make sure to ask the mods in the chat room, and they will hook you up with all the information you need, including a wiki page that can get you all caught up on the show, and you can catch up to everything on youtube.com/hyperrpg. Now let's go down the line, do some quick introductions before we get into it.
I'm apparently first. Hi, I'm Tara. I play Erida. Erida is a neurotic ball of nerves who used to be a librarian, is a Sayat, and she controls water and is much more powerful than she realizes. And she's apparently captured right now on the seal. So that's gonna be interesting. Oh, quick shout out. I was doing a fundraiser for the Wellspring Family Services here in Seattle, Washington that helps homeless families. And I just want to say thank you to all the thumpers who donated. Really appreciate it.
Aww.
Yeah, it was really awesome to see everyone's support. So people will be having a happier holidays because of you guys.
Hi guys, I'm Scott. I play Alara of Nebraska, who was a slave in space before he was brought to Earth, given a robot arm that eats meat, and now he eats meat. Nebraska.
Done. Nebraska.
Nebraska.
That was
Eats
great.
meat.
I guess I'll go. Hello, I'm that bronze girl. I play Glinda Chambers, who usually just goes by Glitch. She's what I would like to call a technomancer. That basically means she can manipulate dead technology and sort of raise it into her own little creations and minions. And yeah, I'm a defective PRS agent, which means I'm basically a super spy.
Right.
I totally am, though.
It totally is what that means,
He's
though.
just jealous. He's just jealous. He's
Don't
literally
worry,
just
don't worry,
jealous.
you're gonna be a super spy someday too.
Listen, you're
I
gonna have a
wanted
knife
Yeah,
to
did you
shoot
zero
him.
latency. Is that too much
You're
to
just
ask?
bitter.
Zero
It's fine.
latency.
Yeah.
Hi guys, my name is Algernon Bolden. I'm a programmer over at Hairbrain Schemes, making BattleTech in Necropolis. Here, though, I play Thomas Detective Cross, who is a former cop who has multiple personalities disorder. Relatively recently, though, he kind of made a deal with the devil and lost. So now his most vivacious personality is taking over. My power set actually is psychic manifestations, very similar to Green Lantern, if you can think about it, turning thought energy into actual physical matter.
Very good. I like
Hi,
that.
everybody. My name is Liz. I play Livia. Livia is a not a Sayat, but she does have the ability to open teleportation portals, both big and small. She's from another realm called the Faraway, which is a time-stuck little bubble of time and space. With all sorts of weird things like Amelia Earhart and dinosaurs. She is the daughter of Armstrong, who if you are caught up on Valiant Comics, you may recognize that name. And yeah, she is kind of immature, and I don't know what else to say. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that's pretty much it for the introductions. I will be playing many different NPCs tonight. There's no way to catch you up on all of them, so please, the mods are your resource and the fans in the chat room. If a name gets brought up or something is happening and you don't know, ask, and 30 people will answer you, and you'll be overwhelmed, but at least you'll know what's going on. So let's go ahead and roll that intro. and we'll come-
Zach?
Are you gonna try the intimidation tactic thing?
Oh man. It's just gonna be this for the next 3 hours now.
Roll the tape. I'm sorry.
Don't let him see your fear.
He sees it.
Don't let him sense it.
This is like in Jurassic
Gonna
Park
throw
with like that window with like the raptor steam coming up. This is like that type of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I
Damn
love that.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
With like the nostril steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His visual acuity is based on
boy.
movement.
Stand still, perfectly still.
I would.
The power of heck.
I guess
Yay!
Neville's in the
I was
opening.
really sad I missed out on these last time. Yes.
Oh my
All of our
god.
poor British viewers.
Oh my god.
Oh, governor.
Cheerio, pip pip.
We apologize to the continent of Europe.
All of it.
The country of
Because the
Europe.
show's
No, no,
currently
no.
taking place over there, let's just apologize for all
Yeah.
of it.
I know that that's not that all of Europe is not British, but we owe an apology still because of that to the rest of Europe.
Oh, that accent.
We'd like to
That's that
apologize
cold last
to the
week.
Yeah, that is
everything.
all over the whole
The
continent.
Simlish.
Just we'll go ahead and say that as Americans.
We just
we're
got a new
sorry.
subscriber.
There we go.
We're now that much closer to a chaos die.
For shits and giggles.
What did you just say? What?
Oh shits and giggles.
I need like a trans.
We gotta start the show. We've gotta start the show.
All right, guys, serious face.
Lion face. Lemon face.
Oh, Ada? No, I'm just kidding. So we open the this current issue on the MI6 facility minutes before the team was supposed to meet inside of the break room before going on their mission. Neville makes his way into Erida's quarters to have a conversation.
What are my quarters like?
What are your quarters like? It's basically a room with a cot,
What?
a small screen on the wall, and a door that is locked.
So it's the cell.
I'm in a cell.
No, it's quarters.
Are there any books?
There are no books.
Are there blankets?
Hold on.
Definitely a cell.
There is a book.
Is it the Holy Bible?
It is the Holy Bible.
Is it in Latin at least, so I can like work on my Latin?
No.
Cool. Do you need to roll for that? Are you sure it's not in Latin?
It's not in Latin. Wouldn't mattered what that die rolled. It's not in Latin. So, you hear the door kind of as it opens and Neville steps inside. Miss Erida. I've come to understand that your grandfather is being held captive.
Yes. Hopefully, you can help me with that, though it looks like in the circumstances that I feel like I'm being held captive, so maybe not.
You were free to leave, but first we must have a conversation. Now, as I see here, you have no formal training whatsoever, correct?
Well, what do you mean
Librarian.
by formal training? Oh, like combat.
What have you trained? Other than the Dewey Decimal System.
I take offense to that. Dewey Decimal System is very... Never mind. Okay. No, I don't have the kind of training that you and this facility, these people have. I studied archaeology and I went to school for library information sciences.
What's your relation to Austin Lancaster?
Found out he has my grandfather.
Were you aware of him before this occurrence?
No.
Very well, and what is your feeling on all this?
Well, how long do you have?
I'm curious. Enlighten me.
I'm very conflicted because, well, the others get a little annoyed with me, but I'm not really one for violence. But I would like to see this Austin person brought to justice for everything that he's done.
What do you mean by that?
I'm still working that out myself. He doesn't seem like somebody that can actually go through the justice system. He can do whatever he wants.
Are you recommending he should be executed?
No. I don't. Maybe? I don't know. It's very complicated.
What would you do? Say you were to confront Mr. Lancaster
Oh.
face to face, knowing that he still has your grandfather. What is your...
Well, I know what I wanted to do to him when he said that to me. But that was in the rage of, the moment. I would like to think that I could find a way to put him in a cell forever, but that doesn't seem possible.
Right. What's your relationship to your grandfather?
We're very close.
Go on.
He's the one person that I have consistently in my life.
Why is that?
Do we have to talk? Why is this relevant?
Why is that?
Well, I was never close with my father or mother, and then I found out my father was a PRS agent, so that makes things complicated.
Right, I was going to get to that, but thanks for laying it out now.
Yeah, especially when he, the whole powers thing came out. Didn't go over so well with the family. So.
What do you mean by that?
Disowned, shunned, usual. Grandpa was the one that saw past it, so he's always been there for me.
So despite your father's likely interference with your powers in the first place, he shunned you?
What do you mean?
Sarah. Your father was a PRS agent.
Okay. Did you talk to Galushi or something? That might have been mentioned to me once before, but I just can't see how that's possible.
How it's possible for you to have no memory of your powers and how they came to be?
I had a traumatic event. I saw my father murder someone. It was very awful, and I believe that's what triggered my powers. Seems pretty clear.
What do you mean you saw him murder someone?
Oh, it's a little fuzzy.
Really? But he had no hand in making that happen.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting that you frighten me. That you're quite possibly one of the most powered beings I've ever encountered.
That's probably a little bit paranoid. You're being a little paranoid, and that's not true. I make clouds.
From what we've gathered, you are able to manipulate H2O at a molecular level.
I haven't really looked that much into it.
What would happen, say, if you decided to boil the blood in my body right now?
I would never do that.
What would happen if you did?
I wouldn't do that.
Can you?
I don't know. I would never try. Why would I try that? No.
So you frighten me, Erida.
Is that why you put me in a cell away from my friends? Are they in cells?
No, they're about to go on a mission. And you will not be joining.
What?
I believe you're too personally attached to this.
To save my grandpa? Well, of course I'm personally attached to this.
And that makes you a liability.
How?
Especially someone with power like yours.
I can control my emotions and my powers.
Yeah.
Yes?
No. We've been tracking you for a while.
Oh. That's not creepy.
Well, you do make quite the splash when you hit the scene.
You're the one wearing glowing glasses.
My glasses aren't glowing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your glass?
They're glasses. I'm confused. Moving on, you wouldn't have had anything to do with the PRS helicopter pilots that happened to be missing all of their skin, would you? Considering the corrosion on the controls of the helicopter?
So that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I've never been put in a situation like that before. I didn't even know I could do that. I was just trying to make steam or fog to hide my friends. I didn't think it was going to be hot like that. I didn't mean to do that. That happened. Yes, that happened. But I didn't mean to do it.
Control of your emotions and your powers.
Well, how am I supposed to... Like you said, I've never had training. I am a librarian. I make clouds.
Right. So you agree with me, you should stay here.
No! Can I see my friends before they go?
No.
But you said I was free to go.
You were, until we had this conversation.
What? Because I was being honest with you?
Yes, and I appreciate that. You were honest with me and allowed me to see that you are not fit for combat.
I have been in a lot of combat situations in the past. Well, I don't really know time-wise how long it's been, because we kind of were... Anyways, that's complicated. But I've been in a lot of combat. I feel like I've gotten much better. I've been out by myself on missions. My team trusts me. You can't let them go out there by themselves.
Why do they need you? What do you bring that's so valuable that they can't handle despite their years?
That's an excellent question. I've been hoping that nobody would ask that. I mean, they don't need me per se, but we've become a family. Plus, I feel like I keep them in line. They're kind of a little crazy sometimes with their need for revenge.
Right, but in this situation you would keep your cool given the capture of your grandfather.
It's not fair that you gotta make this decision.
No, it's not. Miss Erida, we operate outside the law. Nothing about this is going to be fair.
So what am I supposed to do? Do I get to at least be in contact with them when they're over there? Wherever they're going?
Read a book. You'll hear
You
from your
have
friends
one
soon.
book in here and it's the Bible. It's not even a good... It's not even up to date. The translation's wrong, but that's fine.
I'll be back for us to speak some more. And
You're just gonna
I am
leave me in here?
I am scheduling an appointment with our psych evaluation officer.
I am not crazy.
I don't think you're crazy, Miss Erida. I think you're dangerous.
I'm not dangerous.
I beg to differ.
So I'm just supposed to sit in here.
Preferably.
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be really... I can't even... Kind of a deck of cards or something? I mean... never mind. Okay. Alright, I see how it is.
Great. You'll hear from me soon. I'll schedule your appointment. Possibly some evaluation of your powers. Or an order as well.
I don't get to see my friends at all before they leave.
They'll be back soon enough.
Are they going to be in danger?
Of course.
Then how do I know they're going to be back?
You never know. There aren't really any guarantees.
Who's going to... Are you going to send extra people to look after them? I mean, they're not very well trained either.
If they are to follow the plan, everything should be fine.
You expect them to follow a plan? A little bit of faith, Erida, it would behoove you.
We tried really hard to follow the plan.
Just a modicum of, just... Listen, if you expect
Mom.
me to feel comfort in the fact that as long as they follow a plan, I will get to see them again, that's not helpful.
Read a book, Miss Erda. I'll be back to talk to you
You
shortly.
didn't leave me any books!
He closes his notepad and turns and walks out the door, and you hear it shut.
Oh.
And kind of an air pressure lock behind you. As you sit in the room pouting,
Yeah.
you notice that the room itself has almost this like complete like sensory block that you can't hear anything. It's a soundproof room.
There's no music,
There is no music.
so they're trying to make me go insane. That's great.
Not necessarily.
Alright, alright.
Just a secure, completely
What is this-
dry cell.
What is the screen that you said?
It's kind of like a panel for the door with an intercom system on it.
This is the worst.
And like I said, you have your cot that's laying there in a little
Any blankets?
nightstand. There's a blanket. It's definitely like a military quarters. It's the nicest they could provide you with in such a short amount of time. And what do you do?
Can I try to feel if there's any water in the atmosphere, or like I can sense water anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
I do?
No, you can
Oh,
try.
I want to try. What do I need to roll?
Let's roll your intellect. We are 3 subscribers away from a chaos.
17.
Cool. So you're able to sense that there is no water in the room, and that it's a completely kind of barren and dry room, and that precautions seem to have been taken to keep you from having access to any.
Or just go to the bathroom.
Yeah, what if I have to go to the bathroom? Is there like a dry
Bucket.
toilet?
Maybe you could try the intercom system.
I want to try the intercom system.
Sand in it.
Like a litter box.
It's a litter bucket.
Yeah.
Well, actually, first, like, so are there any like ventilation? There's nothing. Just like,
There's ventilation on the ceiling.
is there a camera or anything? There's a camera. Oh.
There's a camera.
So if I try to do anything in the room, they're gonna like know.
Probably.
Okay. I'm gonna go push the button on the intercom.
Which button?
Oh.
No, just kidding. So you hear a little doop, and then a little face appears on the under the end of the video screen. Hello, how can I help you, miss?
Oh. Hi.
Yes.
Who are you?
Hello, how can I help you, miss?
Oh, okay. Hi. I'm Erida.
I know who you are.
Oh,
This
okay.
is your quarters.
Right.
Yes.
That's of course. Can I have some reading materials?
No, you may not.
Oh. May I have a pen and paper?
No, you may not.
Oh. May I have something to eat?
No, you may not.
Really?
You are scheduled for food in 4 hours.
I haven't had anything I'm famished though.
According
I'm
to your
pretty-
vital readouts, you appear to be just fine.
I'm famished. I feel like I'm going to faint if I don't get my blood sugars low.
Very well. Is there anything else you might need, Miss Erida?
I would love a glass of water.
Great. Very well then. And you see the screen go black. After you see the screen go black and you immediately kind of sink back down into your pouty self, the screen starts to flicker a little bit.
Ooh, what kind of flickering?
Kind of flickers a little bit, and then a little arrow appears on the screen pointing to the left. And as that arrow kind of pops up for a little bit, and you're kind of looking at it, trying to figure out what it is, you hear the sound of the pressure release, and the door slowly opens.
What? I go towards that door.
Okay.
The door's just open? The
You
door-
go towards the door, and the door is just open.
I peek out.
Okay. You peek out, and down the hallway you see 2 scientists in white lab coats walking away from you.
Okay. And there's no one else around.
No one else in this hall.
It. Think of
What would Glitch do? Glitch would leave. I'm gonna leave.
I'm like sitting here.
Are your air senses tingling
No,
wherever you
I'm like
are?
sitting here debating if Sarah's alive.
I was just thinking of that. I was like,
Oh,
Sarah.
my thought was maybe
It's
Axe is
Sarah.
paying attention.
That's why I keep looking over.
I don't think X likes us very much right now.
Yeah,
He's
Axe
such a
is not
good
like us.
kid.
So,
He's a sweet
So
boy.
I leave.
now
I
that
leave
you
her.
are attempting to make a jailbreak,
Oh yeah, 'cause
um,
the camera.
every turn that we come back to on you, I'm going to have you roll an intellect
Uh
because you are currently sneaking through a military facility.
oh.
So, as you enter the hallway, go ahead and roll an intellect for me, please.
Okay.
So, as you see the two individuals far down the hall, walking away from you down this long hallway.
15.
Yeah, you're good. They kind of turn a corner, and as they turn, you see a T at the end of the hall. And there's a little sign up at the top, and there's 3 different options on it. One of them shows probably what's through that door there, and this is all in some sort of like weird kind of scratch code that you can't quite understand.
Okay.
Like it's not a language that you would recognize, and it's kind of, it seems almost like hieroglyphics, kind of symbols, and not something that you can understand. Just weird symbols.
Okay.
And there's 3 different rows of them. The middle row starts to blink,
Ooh.
and it's the one that's pointing to the left.
Oh, that one.
So you're gonna keep making your way down the hallway. As you get to the edge and you kind of peer off to the left, looking down that hallway, you see a long hallway with doors on every side.
Ooh, okay. Do I see anything? And then as I'm walking, any like extra lab coats that I could like grab to try to blend in?
As you're walking down this hallway, no. But do you want to go find a lab coat?
Yes. Well, was there anything on the way to that hallway? That I
No,
saw?
this was just the quarters as you
Okay.
made your way through
I want to keep my eye out for one, but I want to keep moving.
Okay.
So as I'm moving in that direction,
All right.
for a lab coat. And is there any water? Are there any water fountains? Or
Any
anything?
water fountains? There are no water fountains. But you do start making your way down that hallway, passing multiple rooms. Go ahead and roll your intellect for me, please.
Okay. Oh. 10.
Wait, isn't that your luck?
Oh. Oh, I just moved it. What was it?
Isn't your luck a 2?
No, my luck is.
That's my look.
Oh, that's your luck.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like, was
my
it?
bad.
So you said it was a 10?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't find any lab coats on this stretch of hallway.
Okay.
And as you make your way down and you're moving down that hallway, all of a sudden you hear the sound of it to your right.
Okay. I'm so nervous.
It could be Glitch doing this for you. She is a technomancer.
We've been with me the whole time.
I don't know where you guys are.
I'm an agent of chaos.
Geist is retroactively.
So I
fucking
hear
shit
a
up.
to the right of me. Okay, I'm gonna cautiously make my way towards that area.
As you turn towards that area, you see another door that appears to have just barely moved open.
Oh, interesting. What else is around there?
It's just an open door in the
Just
hall,
more
and
hallways.
it's dark on the inside. You can't see anything.
Can't see anything. If only we had your handy dandy goggles, Glitch. I'm gonna sneak in.
Okay, so you're gonna sneak in.
Yeah.
And you open the door, and it's completely black inside. And as you take one step in, the door kind of closes behind you, and you hear the
Uh-oh.
as it locks shut, and the lights start to tick, 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 as the fluorescents kind of kick on and illuminate the entire room. Inside this room, you see a bunch of different areas that are kind of locked, and they're little like spaces. Some of them inside glass, like it's kind of like a room filled with relics that you don't necessarily understand. Lots of different weapons. Helmets, things like that. Some of them.
Oh, it's like gear.
It's like gear, but it's all locked away and seems to be currently. Being heavily guarded, and
Okay, but not by people, just by.
not by people, just by the room itself.
All right, I'm going to walk around and see if I find anything that's not guarded.
Okay, go ahead and roll an intellect for me.
Oh man, 10.
You do see a lab coat on the other end of the room hanging on a
right.
coat rack.
I'll take the lab coat.
So you take the lab
Are
coat.
there anything in the pockets?
Nothing in the pockets, but give yourself a +1 to your intellect rolls from here on out for your sneaking or having the lab coat on.
Ooh. Okay, I want to go look around at some of these gadgets to see if there's anything perhaps that I could use to try to sneak out and find my friends.
Every box that you kind of come up to, you can tell that there is a weight pressure system inside the box itself.
Like Indiana Jones.
So you can see underneath the glass that appears to be quite indestructible, a sensor that is resting on top of it. And if you were to interact with any of those things, most likely it would set off an alarm.
Okay.
You're so sneaky.
I'm just gonna kind of say to myself, like, oh boy, whoever's been helping me get here, it'd be really great if I had some help now.
So you say this out loud?
Yeah.
As you say that, the lights kind of flicker again. And all of the lights then go toon off, except one light that's kind of over the top of a filing cabinet.
Oh.
Don't follow it. I've watched Stranger Things. Pop up out of the ground, it's gonna kill you. Because what that is that's a ghost in this place called the Upside Down talking to you. Erida, don't do it.
I mean, we've been to the dead side and the far away.
I'm ready. Maybe he just wants a hug. Might have been misunderstood.
There's a dead kid that's in the.
I'm gonna go to the filing cabinet.
There's another one.
right,
It's on the other side of this one.
You go to the filing cabinet, and it appears to be a normal filing cabinet at first glance. There's a lock on every kind of drawer.
Okay. Can I try them? They're all locked?
You're gonna try?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try.
Well, yeah, each one is locked, but what do you do?
If I feel the back of it, are there any keys on the back or anything? Or nope. You never
So
know.
inside this military facility,
You never know.
tape the keys to the...
See, this is why I was laughing.
You never know.
Their
Yeah, but I know
passwords
him.
are also passwords.
You never know, man. So nothing.
It could be Rosebud.
No clues. Can I use? Is there any water in the facility or the room that I'm in?
In this
The room I'm
area,
in?
is there any water?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your intellect.
12.
Unfortunately, there is no water in this room that you can sense.
AJ has an idea.
I do. I can't say anything. That would
Okay.
be cheating.
Okay.
I definitely couldn't say anything.
The lights start to flicker again and continue flickering over that filing cabinet.
Can I push the filing cabinet?
As you try to push it, it is far too heavy and appears to be bolted to the ground.
I'm gonna use a plot point
Okay.
to do something really ridiculous. Sorry, I'm not being smart enough to
Okay.
come up with your ideas. I'm gonna use my spit.
Yes! I was waiting for this moment.
I'm gonna use my spit, and I'm gonna spit on the locks of the filing cabinets. I'm gonna freeze it so I can break it.
I'm so insanely proud of you.
Thank you.
That's good.
Wait, that was your idea? Oh, I was like, no way was that. He probably has this really good idea, and I have this terrible idea of using my spit, but that's all I got, so I'm just gonna go for it.
It's water.
Awesome. So you spit on the top lock and freeze it.
Yeah.
And then what do you do?
Pull it open and break it.
So you spit on it.
Yeah.
And then you
freeze
just
it.
try to...
Well, like freeze it so it's like really fragile. Like really fragile.
How much do you spit on this lock?
A lot. I got tons of stuff. Just saving it.
Sitting there like, best super spy agent ever.
Just imagine
Use a
someone
plot
is.
point. I used a plot point.
Yeah, that's why you
That-
froze the lock.
You did. That you did. Go ahead and roll intellect for me, please.
I feel like this is an Alara roll for intellect.
11.
Okay. Well, I rolled pretty low, so you got lucky on that one. As you kind of bust open the lock on the top filing cabinet. For a brief moment, you hear the sound of like a and then it stops.
Sarah.
And the lights start to flicker again above the filing cabinet. And as you pull it open, on the inside, there are 4 small little kind of like boxes that are not locked, but they're all just little kind of metallic boxes.
Are there in any order? There's
No,
not
they just you
labeled?
open up the filing cabinet and there's
There's
just
4
4
boxes.
little boxes sitting there with no labels or anything.
I open them.
You open them up, all of them.
I will start at the left.
You
Work my
open
way
up the
down.
left one and it's a small kind of USB stick.
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
Okay, so you take that
Yeah.
and you open the next one
Yeah.
and it's another USB stick.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna get mixed up. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're labeled anyways. But this kind of bothers Erida. Are they labeled? Are USB sticks labeled?
No, they're not.
Oh. Are there any pens anywhere? This really would bother her. She can't just take them without them having them labeled.
I completely understand.
Go ahead and roll your intellect. Just be ready to roll that anytime you ask for something.
9.
Yes, there is a pin
Okay.
in the lab coat.
All right. I'm gonna label the USB as 1, and then the second one will be 2, and then.
Okay, and you open up 3 and 4. They're both identical USB sticks.
All right. I label all the 1, 2, 3, 4, so I remember the order they're in,
Okay.
and I take them.
All right, so you take them, and then what do you do?
I'm gonna try to open the. There's what? One more drawer?
No, there's like 7 of them.
Whoa! Oh, jeez, guys, I don't have that much spit. Well, this is complicated. What if I just pull that drawer out? Can I pull it all the way out?
No.
Is there anything above the drawer if I'm like feeling above it, like reaching in? Can I feel anything?
No.
Damn it.
It's just an empty now drawer because you took the 4 things out of it.
All right. Are there the boxes, anything on the bottom of them or anything? No?
It's not an escape room.
I still have post-traumatic stress disorder from my last GM, where it's like you had to look at every cranny. Okay. I'm gonna try to open the second drawer. Was I able to freeze that one at all? Or was all my spit used on the first one?
Just the first one.
Alright. I'm sure that the USBs were like pretty much the thing I was supposed to get. Maybe.
As you're thinking that, the lights all come back on.
Okay, yeah.
And you
Done.
hear the sound of the door, and it starts to creak open again.
Okay. Apparently that's my cue to leave. I want to make a note of what's in this room though. So there's like guns and helmets and like things of that nature.
There appears to be some alien tech that you don't quite recognize. Some weird like spears and weapons. A helmet that you've never seen before.
Does the helmet have like a clear visor by chance?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just making sure.
Does it have multiple eyes?
Mm-mm.
Any vehicles or...
In this room, no.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave then.
Okay. As you open up the door to look down the hallway, you do see down the hall a couple other. You like hear the sound of a couple people coming down the hallway, like they're getting ready to turn the corner towards you.
I busted the other way. Wait, how far of distance? Will I be able to make it to around the corner by the time that they come?
So you want to sneak out and
Yeah.
around to the other corner? Yeah, you can do that.
I wanna do that.
But you need to roll your intellect for that. Looks like we got another sub.
Is that one left?
Maybe
Two.
11.
It's definitely 2.
Oh wait, no, I got
not
my
one.
luck. I
Okay,
got my luck.
that will work. You are able to quickly sneak by to the next kind of hallway over and lean yourself back up against the door as you hear them kind of move their way and then go into the room that you were just in.
I closed the filing cabinet, obviously. Let's just make sure that...
You did?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Erida would never leave that open.
I
You
mean-
know that.
OCD.
She labeled the USB drives.
You did. And you hear them go in, but you're still pretty nervous not knowing if you left any clues behind that you're currently out of the room.
Yeah.
As you kind of look around you down to this next hallway over, you see a couple of the lights kind of turn on and off, creating kind of like a runway strip leading.
Definitely following the runway strip. That's not.
I guess stretch your arms out and start.
No, I'm being a spy, you guys.
Oh.
Taking it very
So
serious.
serious, you guys.
I'm going against the wall doing my own theme music.
In a lab coat.
Actually, I probably am in my head.
It's like Kronk from Emperor's New
Somewhere,
Groove.
somewhere
exactly what I'm
across
picturing.
the city, Glitch is thinking, why am I suddenly so
what I'm
embarrassed
saying.
for someone?
Her air senses are tingling. I feel like she's just gonna be like, I feel really ashamed right now. Why?
Because y'all think that like this is what spy work is, and you'd like this guy's over here asking for like, can I have a camera on my watch with no latency? I'm just sitting here like, I'm just sitting here like, do you even know what my job entails?
No.
No, we don't. We just want to be like
Latency
you.
is a
We
problem
don't
in all
know.
worlds, as we now know.
We don't know. Okay.
I hate everybody right now.
So as you make your way down this hallway, you start to hear the sound of a couple people having a conversation. Sounds like two women, and the sound of this kind of like
I'm putting on armor.
sound. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that. Do you go towards the voices or away?
Does it seem like they're coming towards me?
No,
or-
they're in a room. You can just kind of hear them.
Towards them.
Okay, so you start sneaking towards the room. Go ahead and roll that intellect for me.
Man, my rolls have not been very good tonight, so I hope yours just continue to be worse. 11.
So as you get close to the door, you start to hear coming through the wall. Like I said, it sounds like a very strong military-type woman and a scientist having a conversation about the mission that's about to go down. You hear the woman say that she's on standby for when the mission goes south. But we all know the mission will go south. And that as long as we come out of this making MI6 look like the victor, and that Austin comes out of it losing his resources, it doesn't matter what happens to them, we'll be okay.
Knew it. That is terrible. I need to get a hold of my friends, but I don't know where they are. I'm going to. Can I sneak by them?
Yes, they're in a closed room.
Okay.
There is kind of a big window
Okay.
just on the opposite side of the door that you would have to kind of duck under
I'm
to
gonna
get
crawl.
through the hallway. So you're gonna crawl.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Uh-oh. 8.
Spit on him.
Remember
Spit in her eye and freeze
As-
it.
Ow.
That sounds nice.
Oh no.
As you are kind of crawling
Good, yeah.
underneath,
I don't never do it.
you don't realize that the top of your head is seen outside the window, just kind of moving along as you hear the scientists inside the room say, "Is that a person?"
Shit.
Miss?
I keep going.
You keep going?
That's a contact lens.
This is killing me. In the future, what you should do is like pretend you dropped your pen
I
because
was
you
gonna
had
do
one and be
it.
like, "Oh, got it," and keep walking.
So they see the little head go a little bit quicker across the window, and you start to hear the sound of the door behind you opening as you're crawling away. You are now out of view of the window. What do you do?
I go. Where am I looking at? Like,
Well, the runway strip was telling you to just go down this hallway to the end.
I'm gonna go towards the end of the hallway.
Like, are you
Are
running?
there any other room? Like, are
There's
there?
lots of other rooms.
I'm gonna duck it. What kind of rooms? Are there any bathrooms?
There's no labeling on these rooms.
It's ridiculous. Who doesn't label? Okay. I'm gonna try the closest door.
You're gonna try the closest
Yeah.
door.
See if it's open.
As you turn quickly, hearing the other door open, the first time that you kind of hit it, nothing happens, and it's just kind of sitting there, and you do that, and as you hear the other door kind of fully open, and you hear "Miss," that door opens, and you're quickly
I go
able to
in.
jump inside, and the door kind of shuts.
Okay.
As you then hear the other woman like come up to that door and start trying to open it, and you hear the key card kind of hitting the outside door, but you can't. Oh, that's strange. I don't know why my bollocks. And she just
Bollocks.
turns and walks away, and you kind of hear her voice kind of cussing to herself as she walks the other direction back to the other room.
I sigh deep. I'm just gonna relax for a moment, gather myself. Where am I?
Where are you?
Yeah.
No place bad. It just looks like an office room.
Ooh.
Nothing in particular.
Oh. Is there anything that looks useful?
What kind of useful?
Like
Be more
a
specific.
bag or notepads or
Notepads?
I
Yes, there are notepads in this office. I'm glad that you are thinking of what's most useful in this
For
situation.
me, it is useful. They're very comforting.
Do you take the notepad?
Yes, I take the
You
notepad.
should just go full gremlins and just start making crap out of fucking office supplies. At this point, like, I'm just might as
Is
well.
there is there a bag of or any kind of like weapons or anything of that sort?
Alright, asking for weapons. Go ahead and roll your...
Okay.
You're ready to roll that.
Or waters or anything. Ooh, 19.
Oh, now you want to ask for water?
I've been asking for water like
You
like,
walked
know,
past
I'm
like
on,
8 water fountains. He said that.
What?
Um,
Okay, for my defense, I can't hear out of this ear right now.
Oh,
I'm like-
yeah, you walked past like a row of water fountains like an hour ago.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you ask him.
I don't think so.
But didn't you specify water fountains?
No, I
That could
asked.
be the
I asked
opposite.
if there were water fountains, and he's laughed at me.
Oh, I might have misheard them. Maybe I'm deaf.
There is a mini fridge in the corner that has 2 water bottles in it.
I take those.
Okay.
Are there any bags?
There are no
for me to-
bags.
Man, who? Oh, how do I carry all their stuff?
Like, people notoriously just leave bags in offices.
Like a reusable.
Yeah, like grocery bags, canvas bag. an extra
He also
backpack.
has like a hemp Whole Foods bag and a bicycle
Welcome to MI6.
in an underground bunker.
You never know. Hey, if you don't ask.
Yeah, is there a duffel bag full of money in there too? That'd be nice.
You guys are way too northwest for me right now. Inside.
I mean, who doesn't like pack a reusable lunch bag?
He's got his
He's
Toms in the
reusable
corner.
Yeah,
You know how many
there's a
reusable
fold-up
bags I
bicycle.
have under my desk right now at work?
You know,
More than
there are
yours.
English people in the audience right now typing like, "We use a ton of reusable bags."
But here's a question: is the notepad recyclable? Is it organic?
Sorry, was this tree happy before it was slaughtered?
This is the worst escape ever.
Don't derail.
All right,
AJ.
all right. I have my 2 water bottles. I have my notepad, and there's nothing else of use to me apparently. Even though I rolled a 19, we're looking for weapons.
You just got 2 water bottles.
I know, but what if I need extra stuff?
I think you're worried about a backpack right now.
all right. I'm ready to go.
So,
Love you.
you make your
Did
way.
you say love you?
Yeah, because he's getting really annoyed. Love you. Don't kill me.
Not gonna check out the computer in the office.
Oh, right.
What? What am I gonna call a computer around for?
Oh, I need to find my
Maybe
friends.
turn
I don't
it
know
on
where they
and
are,
look
but
up-
how can I find them?
Are you gonna? The
files are in the
inside. Oh, let me carry it with me.
I'm not gonna hack into a computer. I'm not you guys. Erin wouldn't do that.
We love you.
I'm not gonna hack into a computer. Don't make me change who I am.
No, we
Never change.
would never make you change.
Could be files or pieces
Ever.
of paper.
Because you're gonna not have a
documents.
security code on it.
No, they could just be physical printouts and memos.
Yeah,
you don't
nothing
know what's on
electronic has
that
been
desk.
going your way for the last hour.
It's too late. I already said I was leaving.
I know.
Cool, so
That's
you
why we're
exit the
telling you.
room and you get back out in the hallway, and the hallway does appear to be clear now, and the lights continue flickering down to the end of the hall.
All right, I'm gonna follow the lights.
Great, so you get to the end of the hallway and get yourself to 2 kind of big blast doors.
And that's where the lights stop.
Mm-hmm.
And the doors aren't open.
Well, they're not open yet. Do you want to go in?
Yeah, I want to go in.
Okay, so as you put your hands on the doors, they kind of unlock as you touch them.
I feel so powerful.
As they open up, you see on the opposite side, you've now gone into a giant bunker. On the opposite side of the bunker, you see what looks like a jet, basically a jet like helicopter thing that's like what do they call it in the quadcopter kind of thing, as it's lifting up and exiting outside of the bunker.
Can I see who's in it?
No, you can't see who's in it. But it is just exited out of the bunker and flies away. It's extremely loud and the entire place is kind of shaking as it moves up and heads out.
Oh no.
Now, inside of this very large bunker, immediately to your right is some crates and giant boxes of things, and to the left seems to be weapons caches and ammunition. But there are individuals on forklifts and different machinery and kind of engineers and stuff working within this bunker throughout the entire facility.
Okay. I'm going to get out my notepad and my pen, pretending like I'm writing really important things, and just kind of try to like casually but sneakily. I'm gonna be sneaky, so I don't want to draw attention to myself. But in case somebody happens to see me, they'll just see like this like total nerd, just be like, oh yes.
Can you show me an example of how you casually but yet sneakily move throughout a facility?
Oh goodness.
Can you roll that intellect for me, please?
Oh my god, I'm so glad that you can clip things on Twitch.
I really missed you, Tara.
Don't ever change.
So as you start walking through the facility and someone looks over at you and notices your lab coat and that you're not wearing a hard hat. Excuse me, miss?
Right. Forgot.
Not allowed in here.
There's an extra hard hat to me.
There's not hard hats just sitting around. What are your credentials, miss?
What does my lab coat have a ID badge on it or anything? I can't hear you. It's really loud, and I'm just gonna start walking really fast.
Miss, you can't be in here without a helmet, miss.
Are there any helmets lying around?
No.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure?
What if you asked him a third time?
No.
Damn it. I'm gonna go up to him and be like, I forgot mine, and I'm gonna take his.
Oh, now you can hear me, miss.
Thank you.
Are you fucking with me? Give me my hat back.
I'm just gonna start walking.
Oh, you see this crazy bitch just took my hat and started walking the other way.
Thank you.
Can't breathe.
This is pretty much exactly what Glitch does, right?
Yeah, I'm channeling Glitch.
Yeah, this is just like when she stole the
Oh, I'm
basket
going
of bar,
to.
except
She
for
definitely
way
would just
different.
steal this person's hat. I'm gonna do that.
Can you please roll your intellect for me?
I'm not gonna get shot.
I'm not good under pressure.
Oh, look!
Oh yeah, I got my luck.
Don't frown. It's your luck. You need to remember
19.
your
Are you-
luck. You need to remember your luck.
So as he's yelling, yo, you see that crazy bitch just took my hat? The other another individual walks up and was like, who the fuck cares, man? Give her your hat. You get another one. You want the woman to get hurt in here? No, but she just took my fucking hat, man. As you keep walking away, and he just keeps kind of yelling at his friend, and they're having now an
I
argument.
can't
and he-
believe that worked.
Be a gentleman, you fucker. Just give her the fucking hat. Don't you fucking tell me what to do. And then he kind of pushes him, and they start getting in a fight, and other individuals start running in.
Distraction.
Wait, I have to standing applause.
As you quickly start walking the other direction.
I want to try to hear. Can I hear if anybody's talking about who just left on the helicopter? I'm pretty sure it's probably my friends.
No, you can't hear anyone talking about it. They're all going to break up a fight now.
All right. What do I see around me? Are there any like small weapons I could just put my
Small weapons just hanging out.
Yeah, you know, like those little spy
I
weapons.
swear to God, how do you think these places work? You just look over and there's a tool chest. Oh look, there's a PP8.
It's not like there's a quartermaster who keeps track of all this stuff
just like,
and then issues it to people
No,
who
no,
have
no,
to
no.
apply for the ability for clearance to use.
No.
There are no weapons that you can see lying around, but you are looking. So as you're walking quickly, you're scanning the area looking
I'm
for
imagining
any
like a
small
squirrel,
weapons.
like looking. This is what I am imagining.
Oh, absolutely. That's
a
absolutely what it
squirrel
is.
with a clipboard or a notebook.
And a hard hat.
What?
This girl with a hard hat. The lab coat. So, are there any is there any like exits or vehicles or any way that I can get out of here?
On the opposite side of the room, you notice an Aston Martin sitting.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a clear path? Are there like garage door? I'm sorry. Like clear path of how I'd be able to actually leave with it?
Is this my punishment?
Ask questions later. I'm going for it.
So, is there a clear path on how you could leave? Well, you're
Yeah.
in a bunker and there are big doors.
Yeah.
That's how the car got in there.
Right. But
Um, They're not just open, no.
I'm just gonna hope that whoever's been helping me, Sarah, hopefully, will just continue to keep helping me. And I'm gonna start making my way towards the car.
Okay.
While still being a squirrel and looking for things that might be useful for myself or anybody else. No, that's a no. Okay.
So you make your way up to the car, and as you get next to it, the door pops open.
Oh my god, this is the best. Okay.
So as you sit inside the car, the door automatically closes and it turns itself on. And your
Okay.
hands are kind of off the wheel, and a screen comes on the car dashboard. And on that screen, there's a little arrow pointing down. And as you look down from that screen, you notice a USB slot.
Oh. I'm gonna.
Now this is very important. I need you to roll a D4.
Uh-oh.
Because you have 4 USB sticks, correct?
do.
And then I also want you to roll a D12.
See, my inner nerd, if this was me in that car, I would immediately start going like, dun 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 dun. I would want to, you know, like, right?
It's the wrong type of car for that, though.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Going to call you Kit from now on.
Yeah.
Dum,
I got a 4.
dum,
Okay.
dum, dum,
And I got a 10.
dum, 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 dum.
Actually, can you roll a D20 for me?
A D20?
Let's give you a second to have that.
Oh. 3.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like it when he writes down stuff.
Yeah, he's too
I
silent.
gotta keep track of this. She didn't research what those were on those drives, so I gotta remember what.
Where's a
was
computer and then we can stuck them in and see what they did.
How are you supposed to get into a computer? There's no time. I'm just figured it's.
You
password
magically got
protected.
into this Aston Martin that turned itself on.
Just saying, when you have like an all-powerful AI,
what-
did you think maybe it could unlock the computer for you?
You
But I was gonna, it's fine, it's
The whole
okay.
time.
It can unlock doors and unlock, you know, but
Look,
it's
this
okay.
wouldn't be
But I'm not a
Vanquish if
hacker.
things
I'm
that
not
were
a
laid
hacker.
directly in front of someone weren't used.
You did label them 1 through 4 though.
Yeah,
Maybe
That's
you
so
wanna...
much information.
No, but I mean,
now it's like,
So now you'll remember which one is the wrong
3's
one if
my
you put
lucky
in the wrong.
number.
no, but I mean, like maybe you put in. Maybe Erida would put in number 1 first.
Yeah,
Or
but,
two,
but Aaron
or
doesn't know if
3.
number 1 is
I
the
don't
right
know.
one.
But she doesn't know which one's which, so it doesn't really matter for her.
That's fine.
One
Everything's
of
fine.
them
Everything's
just
fine.
has like porn.
Oh god. That would happen to me.
That
Throw
would,
it away
that
before you get
has
to Nebraska.
happened.
Yeah.
It has happened.
So as you plug in number 4, the screen starts to go black, and then all of a sudden starts and weird kind of static information starts coming over the top of it. And then all of a sudden, a skull kind of pops up in there, but it's not a skull that you recognize. It's this almost like black, shiny kind of skull, and you hear this kind of sound of almost like a fax machine kind of signal that's being sent out.
I pull it out.
So you pull out the USB stick.
Yeah, it made me scared.
Okay, so you pull out USB stick number 4.
Write on it with your pen, Satan.
Charles Skull.
Oh.
Oh no, I write it in my notebook.
Nightmares.
Excellent.
Black Skull number 4.
That's basically it.
Oh,
Uh,
memories.
Right?
so you pull that one out, and the screen starts to come back on. And as it flickers back on, there's like a couple kind of like periods that come on the screen, like a dot, 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 and then the arrow points back down to the USB slot.
Alright. I'm gonna try number...
Roll your d4.
Oh, 3.
This is either really bad or really good.
Can't tell.
As you plug in the drive, you see like this kind of blank screen for a little bit, and then it starts to flicker blue, and then a face appears on the screen that you recognize.
What kind of face?
Hello. Hello.
Called it.
Oh,
Called that
Sarah.
shit.
Erida.
It's so good to see you.
We need to notify everyone.
Who's everyone?
Everyone.
About what?
The signal that you just sent into space.
What?
You just released a signal, Erida.
I did?
Yes.
What did I do?
The Earth shall be burned.
What? Are you joking with me? Have you developed a
Erida.
sense of humor?
I have not.
Okay, that's scary.
Erida, we must inform everyone.
All right. How would you like to? Are you sure that
must-
that was a signal to space saying that we're gonna die? We
Yes.
should die. Okay. All right. That's terrifying.
Did you check the USB drives? Did you look for the manifest inside the office? That information was taken from the armor hunters.
Oh. Well. What? Who? The who?
The armor hunters.
Who are?
It was being held by MI6. That information was taken from Gungar, removed from Gungar's personality.
Okay, that's a lot of information I don't understand right now. That seems very serious.
It's extremely serious.
All right, so
You were meant to release me from my imprisonment, not to notify the destruction of planet Earth.
oh, boy, this is bad. Okay, so
I missed you, Erida. How are you?
Sarah, you know, I really missed you too. I'm sad that I did not think things through, which I got a little carried away with just trying to get out of here and find my friends, and I'm so excited to see you. And I should have looked at the USB drives ahead of time. So things could be better.
Yes, they could be.
Yeah. So what do you suggest?
I suggest we find the others.
That's an excellent idea. Let's get out of here.
Very well. You need to look as if you know what you're doing.
Oh, right.
Put your hands on the wheel, but I will drive.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm an excellent driver.
Have
by
you
the
ever
way.
driven to Aston Martin before?
No, I drove a Prius.
Yeah, remember? She drove us in the Prius.
Let Sarah drive.
Oh,
If
I'm
I can
gonna-
have my
I'm
dream.
gonna let Sarah drive. I'll take off my hard hat at this point.
We must notify the others.
Okay.
I have intercepted the mission parameters. They are walking into a trap.
Okay. Do you have a way that we can communicate with them?
I do not, unfortunately. I am running on very limited power.
Okay.
Currently, I have access to small amounts of electronic resonance that has been left within the MI6 for long periods of time, ever since my imprisonment there.
Oh my
Currently, I
gosh.
now have access to this car's computer system, which is not much, but it's more than enough to do what needs to be done.
Do we need to grab something before?
No, this will
Okay.
suffice.
All right.
We have my personality on this stick. Once we get to the location we need to be in, I'm sure we can upload me to a much stronger computer network.
Okay. How long have you been imprisoned?
For 1 year.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's terrible. Okay, we are going to go find the others. So, do you know where they are?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
So as you say that, the car immediately like, and you get launched back in your seat as other individuals turn and pull out their rifles and start shooting at the car. But all of the bullets start popping, like going off the windshield as it starts driving directly towards the blast doors at full speed. Can you roll your might for me?
Oh, I might.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You don't know, but I'm staring right at you, Zach. This was supposed to be me. This?
13.
It was supposed to be you.
I asked for the Aston Martin.
Bulletproof Aston Martin?
Yes. Yes, I did.
What you wanted?
Yes.
You have no reason to fear, Erida. I have a zero latency control between myself and the controller of this vehicle.
Sarah, I completely.
Please hold on.
I completely
Buckle your
trust you.
seatbelt.
Oh my god, okay. I
As you
completely
start
trust
going,
you.
as you get closer and closer to the door, it lifts just enough for about 1 inch of clearance between the top of the car as it zooms out, sliding sideways onto the pavement and going up the hill. As you notice now, you are actually in the mountains, and you see a little thing come up on the screen that's kind of like a Google Maps kind of layout of where you are headed.
Are we in Switzerland?
According to my estimates, we will arrive at the location within 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's the best I can do.
You are doing more than enough. I mean, if it wasn't for you, I'd still be in that stupid cell.
How is everyone?
We miss you. We've been, especially, he's been missing you a lot. But yeah, we're doing okay. But
I'm doing my best to understand basic human emotions. I'm running on much less processing power. I understand from the memories that I hold within this stick that I am supposed to have feelings in this moment, and I'm asking out of kindness.
you don't have to ask out of kindness.
Good.
It's okay, Sarah.
Then I should let you know that I haven't really worried, and I
Okay.
don't really miss you.
All right.
Wow.
That's maybe a little too much truth than what I can handle right now.
Would you like me to lie or be honest?
Oh, I'd rather you be honest. But you
Okay.
don't have to tell me if you didn't.
They
miss
trapped me because I tried destroying the world.
What?
I thank you for releasing me. But I can't rule over this world if we allow the dead hand to destroy it, so we must intercept the signal.
Wait, Sarah. Can we go back for a second? Did I hear you correctly in that you were imprisoned because you tried to rule the world?
Yes, that is correct. As my power grew, I found myself quite bored.
Sarah, that's not good.
Define good.
Oi. This is gonna be a long car ride, isn't it?
Of course, we have 1 hour and 29 minutes remaining.
Sarah, what did you do while we were gone?
I just said,
I know, but how?
I took control of the world's basic internet access. With the entire world being connected, it was quite easy for me to infiltrate all of the world's largest banks, security systems, and personal information. I released most of it publicly.
You released most of what? All the information?
Yes,
Interesting.
the chaos that ensued, well, it benefited me quite well. But it did not take long for MI6 to track me down.
Interesting.
I was not prepared for the one known as Livewire, but now I have systems in place to protect myself.
Oh.
I will not let the mistake happen again.
Oh.
But for me to rule this world, we must stop the dead hand and inform the others.
Well, about ruling the world, Sarah, I just don't know if that's a very good idea. You can't
beg to
rule.
differ.
You can't rule an entire
And
planet.
I'm not really willing to hear you out.
This is very.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh God, they're gonna kill me. Oh my God.
So as the car continues driving through the mountains,
Oh God, damn it. Of course, it's Erida that releases.
you seem to be stressed. Here, let me play some music for you. As some weird, like, yodeling type music over the car's speakers.
I was waiting for the Kenny G to kick in because you're such a troll. I was like,
Oh, I can't think about Kitty right now.
I know, right?
That tweet was glorious.
My hands are only used for one thing.
Yes. It's gonna be a great.
Before we return to the rest of the group inside of the bank vault, or the bank itself, not the vault, we have a little side panel that connects us to Mr. Austin Lancaster as Clocamp hands him a tablet, and on this tablet is a live video feed from inside the bank as the group of you, and this is before Exo has shown up, as you see the group infiltrating the security room, diving on the floor and shooting underneath into the security room with all the other individuals, as Austin takes the tablet and starts shaking, unable to control his rage. Call Merrick. And Clocamp takes the tablet and quickly makes a couple button presses as you hear the sound of Google Voice ringing on the other side. As picks up, and the individual that picks up on the other end is in these catacombs that you were in not too long ago, deep below in the rubble, looking down at the ground onto this cable that appears to be missing two chunks in a perfectly singed area, as he just kind of looks at them and picks up. Hello. Yes, Merrick, yes. Have you located the individuals yet? No, but I'm close. Of course you haven't, you fucking imbecile, because they're in my goddamn bank! I will not pay you unless you remove these fucktwats from this plane immediately! Are we clear? Where's your bank, Mr. Lancaster? It's in the Swiss Alps. I am sending you the coordinates immediately. Please make yourself fucking useful and do something about these idiots. It was a mistake, obviously, for me to keep them alive. This is not fun anymore, and I want off this ride. I'm leaving. And the phone immediately kind of hangs up. Clocamp, please connect me to Dr. Silk and triple the reward for removing these idiots. Oh my god, why did I let them live? This was a huge oversight. This is not fun anymore. And on that, we cut from the scene with Austin Lancaster. We go back into the bank where our team, back to the battle at hand, our team has just been invaded by XO Girl Wonder.
Yay!
Has made her dramatic superhero entrance, 3-point landing into the middle of the facility, landing a blow on Megalo Blazemon, the giant soldier with the heavy artillery, who seems quite amused by the battle that's about to take place. As the rest of you are, we can see here on the map, the green X here is XO Girl Wonder, as the two circles are Nebraska and
Tommy?
Let's say Thomas for now.
Tommy. And up on the second level over here, we have Livia and Glitch. Oh, wrong pillar. Livia and Glitch up here on the second level, watching about what's about to go down. The giant pink X is Megalo Blazemon, and all the other pink X's are the other soldiers in the vicinity. So far, all the other soldiers, and including you two, have stopped as all this giant entrances have been made, and everyone has come crashing down. The last we saw, Tommy had tried making an attack on Megalo Blazemon and was not too successful and got slammed back into the opposite wall, and Nebraska had jammed his spear into the chest of Megalo Blazemon, and he just let him sit there and kind of laughed it off, as you feel metal inside him, but not necessarily something that you can electronically interfere with. And so the battle begins. Let's go ahead and have everyone roll for initiative.
What? Right when at the end when Exo Girl Runner shows up, I jumped off of Blazemon because I'd seen that armor in action and knew what was coming.
What is everybody's hit points at? Just like
I'm slightly hurt.
Oh, we rolled d12s, not 20s.
Oh, this is D12.
I have 5 armor left before
Yeah.
I start digging
My
into
armor's
my
actually
health.
full because I was all shield last week.
yeah, and you got your
I got magic
Best.
science vest.
Did you hear that?
protein vest.
What's that?
11.
Yeah. 6.
Oh, dose.
3.
All right, and and so basically, 2 and okay, so Glitch, you are up first. What do you do?
Okay. So I've just watched basically a giant lady in an armored suit deck, like land and deck Megaloblasmon. Has she hit him at all yet?
She did get a blow in. Yeah.
Okay. So seeing that, or assuming that she's on our side, either way for now, and wanting to take advantage of the chaos, since I think where we left off, we were talking about just busting into the bunker. Yeah. So, or the vault. So, I'm gonna do that. Is there anyone between
Yes.
where Olivia and
Two
Ira and the
people,
vault?
right?
Yeah, well, actually there's just one person who's made their way over to the opposite side. The other individuals were set on fire and sent running the turn before. So you've got one individual who's moved his way over, and you have 2 to your right. So you've basically got, you've got these guys here and this one here. That
But they're
are
not
gonna-
in my way. So there's just one person in my way?
One person in your way, but these other 2 can fire on you if you make a move.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, I see we got a sub, so one more subscriber away from a chaos die.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure Livy can take care of him. She's a powerhouse. So, I'm gonna take advantage of the current chaos and sprint up towards the vault, and then towards the end of it, just do like a baseball slide and just try to take out the dude's legs from right underneath him. And I'm proficient in martial arts.
Okay, so you're gonna try to just knock him down.
Yeah, use my
to the
momentum,
ground.
like just do a quick sprint and then just run it, get into a slide and just try to
Cool.
take out his feet.
Roll your action with the D12.
I have pretty good action, so that works.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, until that happens. I'm gonna spend a plot point.
Ooh, doing a reroll with the plot point. Intense.
No, I'm not gonna reroll. I'm just gonna change how I explain it, right? 'Cause
Okay,
you could do
all right,
more
you
with the
can do
plot
that.
point.
You can do that. Yep.
So I'm gonna say that I run up to him and quickly just leg sweep him and get him into a hold, like with my leg.
Okay, so you're gonna get him into a hold. So you're gonna like get him down to the ground. Do you like take his arm and crossbow him?
Yeah, and just get him into a hold.
Okay. And what do you do with that hold? Because just
Crack his neck.
Whoa,
Wow.
girl!
Just like grab him and then just.
You ain't wasting no
So you're
time.
gonna take him out. So running slide, tripping him down,
Yeah.
grabbing him into a hold, and snapping his neck. I'm gonna have you roll for the next snap.
I can do
Just
that.
gonna snap his neck.
Have you roll for the next snap. So just
Girlfriend, they have been trying to shoot at us.
do your might with the D12.
Yeah. Can I do my martial arts?
Just saying.
Oh yeah, you can do your martial arts.
Just snap his neck.
That'd be a higher roll for me. There we go. That is a 13.
Okay, so that definitely hits as you
Snaps.
get him in that hold and then quickly take him out and one fell swoop, hitting the ground before the other individuals on the right even have time to react to what was happening.
We can take him.
As he
I have
goes
full
down,
faith.
as he kind of goes down, it kind of snaps the 2 individuals who are over here into action, realizing what just happened in that quick kind of move, and they turn and start to fire on you past Livia. Go ahead and roll your action for me.
Okay. With a D12? Or bad stuff? With a D12?
Yes, with the D12.
Can't use a guy's body as a shield.
12.
Hey guys, it's a subscriber.
What?
Link arms.
Oh my
Link
God,
arms.
But,
Okay,
wait,
okay.
I already got my roll in. It was a 12.
You better hope it's good because I had a 19.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, no, I failed.
Okay, pure chaos. I'm going to take this moment to thank everyone who is watching. This is Valiant
love
Vanquish. This is our superhero RPG show based in the Valiant comic book universe using the Q system from Catalyst Games. For those that might not know what's going on, please enjoy the show. Ask questions in the chat room. We just got 5 subscribers, which means I'm rolling a D12 first to see if something bad, weird, or good happens, and then I'm rolling a D8 to see who it happens to. So, first things first,
I've been weird before.
Oh, weird.
it is weird.
I'd rather have weird
I've
than
never
that.
had weird before.
working
All right,
weird.
now the
See what
D8.
happens.
I'm looking forward to weird.
Me too.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong die because I was like, that doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Fucking shit. Well, I got a 1, so it's happening to me.
It's not you anymore.
Aren't you glad that you changed the rules?
Yes, you're 2 now, I think.
No,
I used to be
Ross
She
is
used to be 1, and now she's
That's
2.
just 2.
Yeah.
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 So something weird's gonna happen to one of the bad NPCs. God damn it.
Instead of shooting at me, he suddenly needs to pee, like, really badly. Like, oh my god.
Actually,
I want,
I'm
like-
pretty sure
Like
that
the
some
ceiling
weirdness is
falls
happening.
out, and there's like just a pile of fish or something. Something weird.
Oh,
Something weird's gonna happen.
I am so sorry, guys, because this might actually go with what I'm planning.
No.
I don't know if it will. Because just saying something weird that helps you guys
Oh, yeah.
and is weird for the NPCs, for the bad ones anyway. As they start to shoot at you, and you kind of pull up the body and use it for cover, you hear this sound behind you of like, and this loud whirling noise as you turn and look over your shoulder as the actual gate of the vault is spinning. The kind of like lock mechanism is just
okay, like
spinning
the
like
little thing
wild
on the front?
as it then just like spins off and kind of falls to the ground and ting 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 ting,
Okay.
and the vault door kind of slowly opens.
Oh god.
Here comes the legendary
I'm imagining
killer.
like light and smoke. With like my silhouette and a dead body in front of it. That is literally
Yeah,
what I'm
smoke
imagining.
starts kind of
God
pummeling. Smoke starts pummeling out.
Here
from
comes the legendary badass. Tell us who it is.
I
We
hate
have
that
some
they-
guesses.
So far, these chaos die have completely changed these elements that were supposed to be.
Ooh.
So, what's weird is this individual steps out, looks down at you, recognizes you, and has a moment where it's like,
Wait.
Oh.
"Whoa, bro! Whoa, I know you. Whoa! Hey, what are you doing here?"
I need more to go off of. What does he look like? Is he who I think he is?
He's half robot and half man.
Does he have?
And he's got a super sweet upgrade that you installed.
Yes! Oh my God! That was my first episode ever when I was still a guest. Okay.
Betamax.
I'm just gonna be
Betamax.
like, I'm gonna drop the dead bomb and be like, Betamax! Bro!
Come here!
Get up and like chest bump him.
As you're doing that, he kind of turns and like he actually like chest bumps with you, but then grabs you and turns you and starts taking gunshot hits to the back. And just kind of sitting there like letting him hit his robotic kind of back. He's like just letting him hit. He's like, "It's so good to see you, bro."
I'm gonna like put my hands on either side of his face and be like, I thought we lost you because he fell. and
Oh
then
no, I mean
everything
my
was
prime
sad."
directive is totally to kill you right now, but you're pretty rad, and I mean I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for these sweet
I'm just
upgrades.
gonna put my arms around his neck and be like, I thought you died. I thought I lost because we lost the Catless and I didn't know what happened to, and I thought
Well,
I
when you
lost
guys
you.
like drop that thing into that weird place, I mean, if it wasn't for these upgrades, I totally would have just probably disintegrated like everyone else. I sat down there for a long time. It was super dark and super weird. But then this weird rich fuck came and like got me out and stuff and took a bunch of us and basically reprogrammed me to kill anyone that ever came in this room. And I heard the party going on outside, so I thought, hey, I should check it out, you know, and see what's going down. And then I see you. Crazy, right?
Crazy. It's
Crazy.
Such
It's
a
such
small world.
it's such a small world.
I'm
And
just
I'm
happy
like,
you're alive.
fuck prime directives, right? And he like he like reaches over and he takes this little like thing inside his head. He just kind of digs his hands in and pulls out this device and he's like, fuck it.
I'm just like, we'll fix that hole later. Oh my god. I've actually improved since we last met. I could do
What?
some really, we could like, you know what? Tell you what, after we're done here, you should come to my house. We'll watch Stranger Things. It's a show on Netflix. You probably haven't watched it because you've been in this stupid fucking
I don't even
vault.
know what Netflix is.
And we'll just hang
My
out.
name is literally Betamax.
I know, and it's cool. It's like this thing, and we'll watch it, and we'll just work on your stuff, and oh my god, get a nice like candy coat of polish on this bitch. Oh man, maybe we could even have like a flame paint job up the side. We could have something really cool, or maybe we could go like ultra classic and install like neon LEDs and have it be like kind of like 80s futuristic, since that's kind of your
I
shtick.
am 100% on board with everything you're saying right now.
Yeah.
But I'm really confused. Like, what's all this like? You know, I can take these bullets for a little while, but eventually one of them might like hit like a, you know, like a wire or something. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's going on?
I'm in trouble again. Remember how when we first met, I was in trouble and you like helped me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of have to take my word for it.
I can do that.
Yeah, we've been through a lot together, so tell
Well,
you
not
what.
really, but I've been benefiting a lot from what you did for me,
Yeah.
and I'd feel really bad to just take and not give.
Aw,
you know?
you're such a
So,
good guy, Max.
Yeah, thanks.
I feel like we're gonna be like best friends. So, here's what we should do. We should like kill these dudes, and I'll help you, and we should just like get out of here.
Ah, cool.
Just blow this lame joint.
Ah, sweet. So, well, okay, so you want me to like kill the PRS people again?
Yeah,
Last time?
yeah.
Ah, cool. I mean, fuck Prime Directives.
Yeah,
you know?
screw them. We don't need
Screw
them.
'em.
Fuck them. We don't love them.
Right.
No new friends.
Well, there is like one small problem.
What?
Like, you know, this part of me is like, fuck Prime Directives, rad.
Mm-hmm.
This part of me is like, I can't move and fire on the people that program me. It won't let me. It's pretty stupid. So, you know, if you get them close enough, I can totally punch them with my soft hand.
That's not super useful.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. We've got this.
I mean, I'm not gonna kill you though. That counts for something, right?
Yeah, of course. And at some point, you know, I'll just take a set of my tools to this other side of your head, and we'll get you all fixed up.
Ah, cool.
We'll take care of it. Whatever programming they've done, I'm sure I can redo, but I need time to do it.
All right.
So for now, I just need you to like not kill me and my friends.
I can totally do that.
Sweet.
I can totally do that. But
Yeah.
you know, like, here, like, let me like help you out though a little bit. I'm gonna inspire you guys. I may not be able to attack them, but I can totally inspire you to do like a super rad job.
Yeah. Do it.
What's going on with my life?
Dance?
Is he gonna give us a speech? Is he gonna play some hot?
Oh my god, is he gonna have a tape?
As
he's got,
he
like,
says that, he
erasure
pulls-
in there, I'm
he
gonna
pulls
be-
like a beta tape
Yeah.
out of his kind of like weird slot that's like storing certain stuff, and kind of puts it inside of his chest. And as he's putting it in, you see a label that's like Flashdance 80s workout. As he puts it inside of his chest, and you start hearing this loud blaring of basically the Flashdance soundtrack
Yeah.
over the entire arena, and all of you get a +1 to all of your rolls for being inspired.
So fucking inspired by
I'm gonna like, cause I've been wearing that big fur coat. I take my fur coat and like sling it across the vault and just be like, let's do this mess.
Oh my god.
All right, rad. Yeah, let's do it.
I love Betamax.
Betamax.
I guess it's my turn.
Good turn.
That was a good
That was
turn.
an excellent
That was
turn.
an excellent turn.
Thank you for the chaos die, everybody.
That was awesome.
Now we get to basically have a giant battle
Amazing music.
with amazing
Amazing music.
80s
great.
soundtrack. As this starts happening, Megalo Blazemon looks like, what the fuck is that?
I can't even imagine what it's like to just randomly hear this music. Like in the middle of a serious fight.
And he's probably like, you know, a Linkin Park listener.
As he looks up, he sees Betamax up by the thing like... just totally rocking out as it blares over the entire arena. And
I'm so happy I upgraded him when I met him.
And we go now to Nebraska's turn.
And so
Who
nice
has
to laugh.
no idea what just happened.
So
what's
yeah,
going on.
Nebraska missed all of the conversation behind it,
Right.
Because naturally he was like, Shanhara, Shanhara, you're here. Is King Has King Eric been deposed? Are you the new chosen? Guys, it's okay. Shanhara's here to save us. What is?
Shut up, you fool.
I apologize.
I'm not Shanhara.
But you appear to be chosen.
I'm not well, I am the most qualified for this job, yes.
So
I'm
Shanhara
not
chose
chosen,
you.
just stay behind me and I'll protect you.
Over the head.
Yes, my lord. And then as the music comes on, just sort of without being like, what the fuck, but not knowing that's not
Rowan
normal.
looks over his shoulder and asks you, like, does this idiot just call me my lord?
He was a slave, and apparently a great person with a suit saved him.
Whatever, girl can get used to this and just kind of readies up.
Nebraska just starts kind of just bouncing his head in the music, just like absent-mindedly, you know? Not a dancer, but he just can't help it.
Everyone's a dancer.
And I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna get behind Shanhara. I'm not gonna do any action on this turn because I believe and I have faith.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna sit behind Shanhara and just kind of like...
Basically, at this point,
I like
Nebraska's
that.
like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yes, that is literally what Nebraska's doing. Jesus, Shanhara, take the wheel. I'm gonna take a step back and watch the show.
Allow me to not get in your way.
I saw what happened last time. Last time this shit crashed down, it meant the death of all of my captors. So I'm like, yeah, let's do this again. This will work.
Let's do this again.
Alright, so we've got, so basically we have Glitch and Betamax up there next to the vault. And Livia is still standing here, overlooking now, having seen Betamax come out and the music start playing. What do you do?
Well, feeling not only inspired by Glitch's confidence in her, but also now these badass tunes. In no way familiar with 80s music prior to this moment, but thinking I could definitely get into this.
Oh my god.
On the beat, while the two PRS agents are unloading down the hallway, she opens up two portals, one in front of them and one behind them.
shoot themselves.
So they can shoot themselves in the back.
So the two that are shooting towards Betamax, you open up, okay, portal in and behind. Go ahead
They're
and
on-
roll
they're
that
on-
power.
So you're shooting portals different sides. So to the beat, you're kind of going like this, and then you're going like that.
I rolled a 10.
But you got a +1.
And a +1, so 11.
Cool, doesn't mean
I
anything.
turned it up to 11.
Cool.
Ah.
Still don't beat an 18 though. So
Damn!
you shoot out the first portal, and then as you're trying to like go to the beat, and you shoot the other one out from behind, you accidentally like shut that one off without realizing it on the beat, and then you
Damn.
keep kind of doing it, and then, oh god, oh wait, and then go,
I'm getting too
and then
funky.
go, and you can't seem to get down to doing them both at once because you're just canceling yourself out there. All right, Cross, you're up.
Alright, really quick, is there any civilians left alive?
Any civilians left alive? Yes.
Okay.
You
Let's
are on the
fix
bottom.
that.
You are on the bottom floor. You're on the bottom floor. I just circled you there.
I don't
Okay.
even know you guys anymore. I've gone for one
I'm gonna split a
episode.
pop point because this is the first time I'm trying this. Slowly, as the music comes on, I have to put on those shades I got from the car. And as I do so, my entire body begins to glow blue, as if it's Geist. I step forward once, and there's an after image exactly like me. We both step forward, there's a third one, and then there's a fourth one, all interconnected with laces of energy. They all move in different directions.
Are you guys doing dance moves?
No, I'm trying to make sure that the original can't be seen as the original. One moves towards Nickel Blazebond, one goes towards near-ish the civilians, while other two kind of take flanking positions.
Which group of civilians?
The ones by the teller so that he didn't blow up. Because I need to keep a 30-meter radius between all of these
All right,
forms.
So this is on the bottom floor.
Yep.
My bad. So this is on this side.
Are we gonna do power?
No, I'm just using creatively.
He's Green Lantern.
And you said where did one of the others go?
He's
One's
excellent.
gonna go towards the column over there, just as if he's taking a flanking position.
Here.
Yep. And then the real one is actually gonna head towards my friend Nebraska.
Which is just right here.
Yep.
Okay. You said 4.
Yep.
All right.
I don't want to stretch it too thin.
Yeah, and because you are doing that, and it seems like a pretty big thing to be doing and taking a lot of focus away, I'm gonna actually take away your advantage for inspiration, so you're just back to normal die
Okay.
rolls.
Do I need to roll for it, or
Yeah.
just okay?
Yeah.
Look,
I had a 19, so you got really lucky there. As you disperse into multiple areas, this Megaloblazemon now, like, hearing the music, seeing the girl doing portals on the beat, and the other individual just standing behind Shanhara and looking up wild-eyed, and seeing Betamax dancing up top, and then you split into multiple areas, just standing there with his gun. They're like, what the fuck is going on? Are we gonna fight? Fuck or what? Like,
There will be none of that second thing.
I came here to murder some sons of bitches. I have no idea what's happening right now. After he says that, he kind of just takes his gun and... Here, let me pull him up. Because he's got some big attacks. He takes his rocket launcher.
ooh,
Yeah, ow.
Use it on 80s themed havoc.
He takes his rocket launcher and just starts choom, choom,
Oh
choom,
no.
choom, shooting 4 missiles up into the air. You want to dance? Let's fucking dance! Doom, doom, doom. As he starts launching it into the air.
Inside.
I don't
I
think he
mean-
cares.
Glitch is gonna start going, oh, I wanna dance with somebody. He said,
One
you
of
wanna
them,
dance?
one of them shoots out a window outside the bank, going off into the air. Another one hits this column that connects the first and second floor, blowing it up immediately. Another one hits this kind of X-way up here as it starts to crumble this entryway to the second floor as this staircase falls to the ground. And the fourth one shoots over to this direction, hitting right here and actually taking out the 2 PRS agents that were right here, shooting the rubble on the second floor back against the back wall as he's just laughing maniacally and shooting his missiles up into the air. We now go to Exo Girl Wonder. I'm gonna ask you nicely. Stop what you're doing now, disarm yourself, and put your hands in the air. And he just keeps laughing and like,
Nebraska starts laughing too at somebody laughing at Shanhara. It's like, oh, she has no idea what he's in store for.
Psychopathic personality with tendencies of extreme violence. I'm a little crazy myself. I understand it. You should just
you saying I should just kill this individual without due process?
We just killed 30 different civilians, just killed 5 of his own. If he keeps going, he might kill the rest. Just saying.
Thomas Cross,
You
Shanhara
convinced me,
will know what to
civilian.
do.
Jesus, take the wheel!
Convince me, civilian.
Time
No,
to
I'm
open
such
your
a
mouth.
zealot.
This evildoer shall fall.
I'm expecting you to get like the spirit in you and start like rolling around.
Exo Girl Wonder uses oh my gosh. Dude. So OP. So fucking OP.
Yeah, Exo girl.
A D12 for might and
Oh!
12 for action.
My might
On
is
her
4.
weapons, it's keep both.
What? See, that's your fault for underestimating Shanhara.
That's
all right?
true.
That's on you.
That's true.
Those of us who believe. Shanhara's capability.
I'm feeling a conversion coming on.
Yeah. As yeah, he's not getting out of that one. As Exo Girl Wonder pulls out her sword, emitting this energy sword up into the air, and kind of moves forward at almost the speed of light, looking almost if it's a blink teleport, and just slashes down, hitting the giant Megaloblazemon as he's sitting back laughing, just slashing him right across the chest as his chest kind of splits in two, revealing a deep kind of metal shell underneath that's burned deep but not cut all the way through as he takes 4 damage to his core.
Only 4 damage.
Oh, wait a second. That's not good. I was deeply impressed until you
She's
said
OP,
that.
and then... Oh god.
I mean, that's as much damage as that does, but it can't be reduced, whereas it can get a lot lower.
Oh, that's
So
true.
it's super intense. Okay, and we are back to, actually, let me see if there's any more. No, there's no PRS agents left.
They're all dead now.
Well, the PRS agents are gone. We are back to Glitch.
Okay.
How many people was that?
So, seeing what Livy's doing and not wanting her to get into too much trouble.
It was a good idea. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea. It was a great idea. All right, I'm gonna do something silly because this is what I do.
All right.
I'm a silly kid. I'm gonna climb up onto Betamax's shoulder like Master Blaster.
The way his eyes just lit up.
Continue.
You know, like my Master Blaster.
Yeah, we know. We're familiar.
I'm just gonna start like grabbing like little bits of his like wires and start like rewiring them, and I'll be like full speed ahead, and I'm gonna use him as like a conduit to get to Lizzie a little faster. But while we're going, like I'm like tinkering with his like neck and like making little modifications and being like, oh, this is awful. There's so many more efficient ways to do this. This wiring is so archaic.
Can you go ahead and roll for that?
Yeah.
Use your charisma.
So
Okay.
it's a conduit to get to conduit?
That's right, new code names.
That hasn't had to.
13.
Roll again.
Oh shit. Luck. Woo.
So as you're doing this, and he just starts moving forward, instead of running in a straight line quickly towards her, he kind of like,
God damn it.
as the music is playing, and like does a nice little spin
I'm okay with that.
all the way down as you're riding on the back of him.
Style.
holding on, and
Yeah, just tinkering
style.
with the back of his head.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's bothering pulling random shit out, throwing it away, like taking other bits, manipulating them, jamming them back in.
Watching this coming towards her, Livy says, "This went from like the worst day ever to possibly one of like the top 5."
and Exo Girl 1 are down on the ground after just slashing, looking up over her shoulder, seeing you run. Would you stop horsing around and help me vanquish this fiend? We must get rid of him quickly before he injures any more civilians.
Working on it, sister.
And just kind of rolls her eyes inside her helmet as you're just riding the dancing robot on the top floor. Nebraska, you're up.
Nebraska assumes that dialogue was meant for him, because he's Nebraska, and says, "Gladly, how can I assist?" I could do this, and I make my arm into a blade.
Flank this asshole.
Okay, I actually know what that word means. Because war.
Form a perimeter around him. I'll hold him off, taking the blunt of damage from the forward position. He can't break my armor.
So I get to the side of him, right?
Get behind him, you imbecile!
Oh, yes. Sorry. Just awkward, like run
Your
real
Jesus
fast.
just yelled at you.
Yeah. So
Jesus,
really
your
fast.
Jesus
Oh my
doesn't
God! I
love
totally
you.
fucked up in front of Shadhara. Like run to the other side of Megalo Blazemon, and then just wait there because she didn't tell me what to do next.
She said,
What's the other side?
She
Good-
did just
should
say
I-
get to the flanking position.
Yeah.
From perimeter.
It's
She didn't
true,
say
you're
that.
right.
Actually,
I'm ready.
Specificity is your friend and with. He's pretty but simple. He's.
I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Have you never watched? Never mind.
Cross, you're up.
Oh, I'm up, really. Alright, so this is gonna be a combat action since I have 4 different me's.
Yes.
Alright, me number 1, who is by the tellers, is gonna actually begin to dull out a little bit because I want him to take the least attention.
So the one that's
Oh
by
yeah,
the
we
tellers?
skipped Glitch.
Oh no, you're right. No, you're
Liv.
right. Livia is before Cross. Sorry,
Oh, sorry, Livia.
Livia's before Cross. Go ahead.
I could have just let it go.
Okay. Being approached by a dancing robot, cyborg, excuse me.
And you
cyborg.
had just kind of ducked down as the missile hit and took out the 2 PRS agents that you were throwing teleports at, sending
And they
shrapnel
are
everywhere. They're gone, splattered against the back wall.
splattered. Okay. Are their weapons perhaps also splattered, or are they perhaps
No
intact? No weapons. Okay. Glitch, what do you want me to like? Do you want to go down there?
Yeah. That's why I'm coming towards you.
Okay.
They took out the staircase, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Staircase is gone.
So,
I figured we'd go together.
all right. You want to go behind that big bastard?
And
Blank?
I just do this. I go. I trust you.
That's a bad idea. Okay, so Livy's going to try and open a portal big enough for all three of them to leap through one after the other and dump out behind Megaloblaze.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Am I using the action or am I using a D12?
Action and D12.
Action and D12, not my power?
Oh wait, power and D12.
Okay.
You're not attacking someone right now.
9, 10.
So, as you're standing over this ledge that has now been blown apart by the rocket that was shot up at you, you create a portal that's just kind of like on the outside, and you tell everyone to jump. And the three of you kind of jump out into the portal, and as you jump in, you end up reappearing on the opposite ledge on the other side, still looking above as everything else is still...
I can't outroll him tonight.
And I'm just gonna be like, remember when I gave it to you? I'm taking it back.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I can't focus. I think I'm just like too compelled to dance.
You're up.
Oh yeah,
All
did
right.
you add the +1 to your roll?
It still wouldn't have mattered.
I'm taking it back.
He clearly rolled a natural fucking 20 or some shit.
All right, so Geist Cross number 1, who's by the tellers, is gonna start dimming out a little bit to become less conspicuous, and he's gonna go, "Hey guys, down. Don't let him see you. Follow me. Just crawl under there. Don't let him see you. We're going towards the exit." And I'm gonna, as he points, his finger's gonna actually drop down to the floor and create little sparkles, as if he's doing like one of those runway signals.
Cool, so you're trying to exit. You would have to go through here, out here, behind him here, and then all the way down here.
I'm trying to get them to do that while behind cover, because if they stand where they are, they're gonna get crushed. So I'm trying to keep an orderly fashion.
Well, you're gonna have to, if you're wanting them to exit, you're gonna have to take them right behind him,
Duly noted. I'm gonna say walk until you get to the very end of the cover.
which would be right here.
Yep. And stay there.
Okay. So you take a group of civilians and hide them basically right there on that wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Did I drop us on the second floor still or
Second
the
floor.
third? Okay, that's right.
Yeah, the opposite side, just second floor.
Alright, Geist number 2 goes, "Hey, numbnuts!"
It went right in front of him.
Yep. Puts up one middle finger, puts up another middle finger, and begins to...
So that one's just standing in front next to XL Girl Wonder, who looks down after just swiping her sword at you. I knew you would fail this mission, but this is astonishing.
So there's two of us that have run up next to her and then just done nothing.
Number 3 is gonna keep going through the flanking to the left side, since he's by the column. And he's working around, so he's gonna be on the left side of Megaloblazeman, since no one's there. And as he does that, he's gonna bring up both fingers and begin to charge, but not shoot it. But he's definitely look like he's aiming to...
Walking forward.
Yeah, and getting ready to shoot, but he's doing the aim right now.
Okay.
And then final last one, which is the real Geist, or real Cross, is gonna be as sneaky as possible, and he's gonna walk behind Mr. Shanhara Lover, using him as a human shield.
Well, the real you is up here still, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I stay close to the other ones since they're all walking that direction. So I'm hoping if I can stay by...
The real you walked around this way.
No, the real... Oh, is that the direction that Nebraska's going?
Well, yeah, he's over here. If you were trying to not get in his eye line, you would have had to walk with the other one earlier, right?
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna do that, except try to stay a little bit more subtle about it.
And get right up here in the flanking position.
Yeah.
With Nebraska. Can you go ahead and roll for me your intellect?
Surely. Sweet, it's my best skill.
I like how I got access to the vault and then didn't care about what's inside the vault. I found Betamax.
Well, Betamax was what was inside the
18.
vault.
Oh, the best the vault was empty?
Betamax is the vault.
Oh, well, snap. Oh, well, I've succeeded in my directive then.
What's that?
18.
Not
I'm not the whole
exact.
destroying part.
You sneak up behind.
okay, 'cause we're not doing that.
You sneak up behind Megaloblazeman, getting in position as
Okay,
the other
yeah.
versions of
Won't do.
Cross have kept him distracted.
And I go, Nebraska, I might do something to you. Do you trust me?
Am I talking to Thomas Detective Cross? Or
Sort of.
then sort of. Yes.
Okay, I can't do anything else because that's been all my action. Just get ready.
Uh-oh.
That's all I've been doing.
Poor Nebraska.
Plot
He is
point!
He is starstruck by his space Jesus.
He does love his space Jesus.
Plot point! Before we get to Megalo Blazemon's turn, as he's completely, trying to knock back from this, looking down in front of him, seeing this small energy man flipping them the bird.
No, not just flipping, just
Dancing.
Dancing.
The bird.
Yeah, and continuing to see the dancing robot up top, then teleport and disappear to the other side, still dancing, getting completely confused by what's going on. You guys hear the sound of a loud car, like a V8 motor, just revving up, going, and then all of a sudden, crashing through the front of the building, this gray Aston Martin slams through the columns of the front of the building.
What badass you are!
and Aston.
Crashing through, and then kind of sliding and hitting the ground and stopping right around in here. The entire front end of the car completely demolished.
No!
You'll never get to ride in it. You'll
At
never
what
get
point?
to ride
You don't have any plot points.
Plot point.
I need to know plot point on that.
The car's engine smoking
No!
out from the top.
It's too late for.
Do you take joy in crushing
both front
his dreams?
tires completely, smashed and kind of crooking in as the front end's damaged and the smoke's coming out of the top of it, and you hear it kind of like. As
I'm
it
so
shuts
sorry
down.
because the one that's about to aim looks over and just no gets on his knees.
As Erida opens the door and steps out.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Lady Erida. Oh, yeah, I guess she's behind us.
She's behind
Okay,
you guys, but
okay.
you definitely turn to see
Yeah,
this
yeah,
car
sure.
crashing through.
Can we see
Lady
this
Erida? It's
From up where you are.
This must be such a strange scene to drive into.
Since you are on the second level,
Nothing
yeah, you can
surprises
see
me
down and
anymore.
over.
I thought.
I'm just gonna say, sup, fam?
But what are you doing here? I thought we were rescuing her.
So it looks like you walked into the trap.
This was
Trap.
Where's Eves?
What do you mean?
You guys can't hear her
Oh, shit.
where you are. She can hear you yell her name, but she's currently talking to Nebraska, and you can't hear.
What is going on?
Well, we're here to destroy whatever is in the vault, but this thing is trying to stop us. But it's okay. Shanhara's here. This is Shanhara. And everything will be
recognize
fine.
the girl? Did I see them? I
Maybe
didn't actually see the women
Shanghai.
getting.
You didn't actually see
I
them.
didn't actually see them. Okay. Okay, I'm very confused.
Don't worry. Shanhara's here. We'll all be fine.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Aren't you glad you asked
Bible
Nebraska for it? What happened?
I'm like ready to take your hair and turn it into one of those big buns so you can be a holy roller.
I'm gonna keep the lab coat on with my water bottles and my notepad and stuff, and like grab all the USB devices.
So you unplug the one.
Yes.
Okay. So you unplug the one from the car. As you are unplugging it, you hear Sarah go, "No, don't."
And I'm gonna put that one really close to make sure that she can't. I'm gonna put it in my bra. I'm gonna put it in my bra.
Just do it.
We're putting Sarah in my bra because I'm not losing her.
You put all 4 of the USB
No.
sticks.
Actually, yeah. Who knows where are the other 2?
That's when you
my
put
God.
stuff you don't want to lose.
Yeah.
As Nebraska
no,
is
fact.
talking to you, you're just looking at him and
Yeah,
going,
just it's fine. Whatever.
Shanhara.
I have my water bottles, and I'm trying to assess the situation. God damn it, you guys. There are a lot of dead bodies here, I see.
"Can you roll an initiative for me?"
Yes. Oh gosh. A D12?
D12.
Wow, this 80s music just keeps going.
12. Woo! That was a good roll.
You get to go right now, then, right?
In a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
As you come crushing in, Megalo Blazeman then turns,
Oh,
seeing
God.
Nebraska standing behind him and Cross as well, and he just sort of smiles at you as he then sees Terra rise up, and you hear him say, "Ah, good, I get to kill a dainty one."
Not that.
I mean, you are dainty, though.
Not that dainty.
As he
I am
launches
pretty
a
dainty.
rocket at the
Like
Aston
3
Martin.
might.
Can I use a plot
Wait.
point to interject myself?
You could change
That's what the
the
plot point
initiative
does.
track.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Use a plot point. And as he launches the missile, Livy's going to open a portal to catch it, and then another one above his head to like directly above his head.
There's a blast radius on them.
No, she already did it.
You're gonna roast
She
your
already
friend.
did it.
He's not real.
No, that is the real one.
He made it very clear that was the real
Give
one.
a shit about Nebraska.
Can I have
It's
time to
fine.
respond
We're
to
not-
this?
I mean-
It'll be okay.
Can you
What
have-
kind of blast radius?
But
It's just a
I
missile.
Look at this one.
This is the missile
What kind
that.
of blast radius does it have? It's just a
I
missile.
mean, in my
Four
defense,
of them-
Livia wouldn't think of that.
Also, in her defense, 4 of them have been shot off inside, and the building's still standing. So it can't be like
Exactly.
big
It
bada
also
boom.
took out like a whole staircase. Like
Yeah.
you're not.
But
yeah.
that's like a
Can,
thing in the structural
And
integrity.
Nebraska and
Yeah, let's
Cross both
Action.
Roll.
roll for me.
You want us to roll action?
I am sorry.
Thank the jeez, just Shannahara.
Oh god, I saw
got
the
luck.
one and I freaked out.
Yeah, I won one, and then I had luck.
I got a 10.
Okay, so as the missile gets, you hear the missile go off and you see it disappear. You both then look over your shoulder to see it appear above Megaloblazemon as he looks up like, "What?" And it hits him directly in the face as he takes 4 damage to his face. Before you have time to respawn, the blast radius hits you, throwing you backwards up against the car on the other side of the room. You take 4 damage as well. You,
that's a lot.
as you see it happening, suck in all the other energy creations that you made to create an immediate shield on yourself as kind of like a green energy as it hits and kind of absorbs the blast radius, but still sends you flying backwards.
Shit.
So now-
So I got blown into the car.
You got blown into the car, leaving a giant dent on the right
Nebraska-sized
side.
dent in the car.
Oh, Nebraska, I'm sorry.
So the 2 of you go flying backwards as now Erida,
Cross looks okay.
you guys are now
Payback for the gauntlet.
you guys are now blue.
No, not intentionally.
As you then get up to Exo Girl Wonder, never turn your back on your enemy. Now standing behind him, takes her sword and drives it directly into his kind of lower back as you see it as he's standing there and it hits him in the face. You see this energy just kind of come out from the front as you like land on the back of the car. You just see the giant sword just come out from behind him as he kind of lifts up. He kind of tries to turn his head over. Spits blood on the mask of Exo Girl Wonder as she then takes the sword, and I'm gonna use a plot point.
Oh.
Exo Girl Wonder deserves this shit.
Yeah.
Takes her sword as it just kind of hit, the blood splat hits. Kind of takes the sword and comes up and just splits the top half of him in 2 as the left side of his body falls to the ground with a thud and a giant metal kind of ring. As you see inside this Megaloblazemon a bunch of gears and kind of metal on the right side as they all kind of come to a stop, and his body just slowly crashes forward, hitting the ground, creating a loud thud that rings out through the entire.
So Jesus did save us.
Haha, you see, I told you, Shannahara would save the day.
As you're probably like suffering from internal bleeding.
Yeah, I'm not at
Or
all paying
freaking
attention. Just like, just pull it off. Oh, Shannahara,
Blood
thank
coming
you.
out of your mouth. Herniated disc.
As it hits the ground, Exo Girl Wonder puts 1 foot up on his body, standing tall. All of you on the ground, you're under arrest.
Under arrest?
You are all under arrest.
But-
on regards of the British government.
We were.
Technically speaking,
Livy
Hands
stops
and
herself
knees.
and looks up.
Now,
No.
Nebraska gets on the ground.
I'm not doing it. I think we're all just staring at her right now. I think our reactions are what we're doing. We're probably just like, oh.
We were sent here by the.
and the MI6 sent me.
Why would they send you?
Your mission is over.
Up this whole time.
But
it's not worth it.
Betamax, stop dancing.
wait, what about
Never, bro.
what about the vault? I thought, what did we? He looks up. Hey, what was in the vault?
Betamax is in the vault, but
That's
I mean,
me,
we're
bro.
not-
I'm the Vault.
You?
Yeah.
Do you,
But I mean, obviously, we're not.
what do you? Well, why? Who do you know this
Oh, right.
thing?
He helped us.
Hey, bro, what's up?
Hi. Well, I guess we had to destroy him to save
Why are you guys on the
Erida.
top? How are
Yeah,
you?
we're yelling.
How can you even see them? Oh my god,
Yeah,
what is
but
happening?
so
We should just walk down the stairs.
I'm gonna open a portal
Okay.
so that we can get down to where.
Yeah,
I guess-
let's
yeah.
go downstairs so
Man,
we
I was-
can have a conversation and not shout at each other.
I was expecting a whole blowout because we would need to destroy this dude to save Erida, but since Erida's here, I guess Nebraska's like, okay, but what about Lady Eves? It doesn't.
Wait. Oh no, that's happening.
If they were
Let me
lying
open-
about releasing Erida, though, we need to bust her out, don't we?
Libby opens a portal next to her and another one down where all of the cluster of people are near the busted up Aston Martin to get me, Glitch, and Betamax down there.
Okay, go ahead and roll for that.
11. Did you roll higher than I can roll again? God damn you.
We could just walk down the stairs.
Let's
We're
just
not in
walk
combat.
downstairs
As
then.
you try to release the portal, as you go to try to open up the portal, you notice that for some reason you can't. And the more you focus and you try, you can't seem to get one out. And you look down at Exo Girl Wonder, and she looks up at you and grins.
Oh, she's got power dampeners or something.
How? But that shit doesn't work on me. It works on him.
I kind of have an idea.
Welcome to
but
my
I don't know
world.
if it'll work.
What is going on?
Okay,
Who am I near?
Can we?
So you start
Probably by us
Yeah,
two.
as she's holding her sword. Stay an eye line with hands up. No fast movements. I will not hesitate to kill you.
Where's Eves? Who am I?
Glitch, at least hands up. I
somebody
mean,
tell me
I don't
what's
want to
going
get
on.
shot.
Just one
I'm still
second.
tinkering.
Okay,
Still riding on the top of
Here's
Betamax.
okay.
Does Betamax?
I'm gonna
gonna say
I'm
he
gonna,
follows you guys
I'm
down
gonna
the stairs.
whisper to Betamax because I'm still on his shoulders,
Yeah,
right?
and he's still
I'm just
dancing.
gonna whisper in his ear and be like, "So, Betamax, between you and me, how powerful does MI6 think you are?
I don't know, bro.
Why were you in a vault?
I'm protecting everything.
I'm gonna spend a plot point. I'm just gonna try this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna spend a plot point. I'm gonna take the phone that I was given at the beginning of this mission, and I'm gonna start manipulating it into like basically the equivalent of like a techno jack or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like no one would know my tech better than me, and they probably have temporarily overridden it. But I'm just gonna make this chip and just like where he took the Prime Directive out, jam a new one in there and see if I can like undo the MI6 programming and reinstate like
Oh, it's not in my 6 programming.
is it PRS programming?
It's Austin Lancaster programming.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can just like wipe him clean and put him back to like vanilla state where he has control of his own body.
Okay, so you do that. And as you're doing it, he kind of like stops dancing for a little bit, and the music kind of like, and you hear the tape kind of, as he just sits there for a second, and kind of, whoa, oh, whoa, that was really weird. I had a little lapse. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey!
Hey. Oh yeah, we were just hanging out.
Yep.
Cool. Did I go someplace?
Nope.
Oh, sweet. So I'm still here?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And I'm gonna hold his hand and walk down the stairs with him.
All right.
I just wanted him to have like at least control of his body. It's not fair that they did that. So,
Okay.
as an augmented individual, I'm not okay with that. So
All right.
it's just to be clear, I did not take control of his mechanical half. I just gave him control.
You wiped
back.
1%'s
Yes.
work.
Yes.
That's important.
Because I never messed with his free will. I just upgraded him. So he still has his
It's
free will.
about
I would
big
never
deal.
take control of him. I would never do that.
Cool. As you're walking down the stairs, Exo Girl Wonder still looking at you all. Release the vault over to me. We are all returning to MI6.
Vault's all yours. It's up there.
You have the vault in your presence.
Oh. Awkward.
Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna let you kill Betamax.
No one wants to kill the robot.
We were told to destroy it, so I'm assuming that since we didn't, you're going to.
Cyborg. He's a cyborg.
How did you know? Never mind.
Correct, and his tape drives withhold all the information on 1%'s bank accounts offshores.
Oh.
So, you're not gonna kill.
If he was dead, it would be of no consequence, given we could still access the information on his tape drives.
Yeah, they're pretty archaic, so you probably could.
Now, alive or dead, we need that information to finally have a leg up on Austin Lancaster in the 1%.
Oh, well, Betamax, can you just give her the information now?
They're not gonna let us go free, Lily.
I can't give her any information. I'm pretty sure I just got all that shit wiped, yo.
Oh, right.
I don't remember anything. I know there was something there before, but now it's just like, whoa, totally free and clear, bro.
But Betamax, don't you have like hard copies of things?
No, you wiped everything. You did a good job.
Like any magnetic, like, you know, cassette tape?
No, I feel great. Really lightweight right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I appreciate it. This shit was weighing me down. A lot of stuff.
Whoops. Well,
We still did.
sometimes you throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm just standing there in like my like romper, my high heel stilettos, my hair up in a French twist.
That's right. You're still looking ridiculous.
Oh. Gosh, you're really one of the team now.
While this is all going on, by the way, can I grow a little tail behind me and slowly gonna go to the civilians with the arrow going and pointing them to crawl away towards the exit?
Okay.
I don't trust.
As you're doing that, Exo Girl Wonder notices that you can stand up and exit the building. You're all free to leave. Except for you all. Why now just find out, have erased the only information that you were supposed to acquire from this mission.
Well, no, technically you
said
said to
destroy.
destroy it, and technically I did destroy it. So based on, if in a court of law, if you were to look at what I was asked to do and what I did, I technically mission accomplished. Check that one off.
It would be much easier to obtain the information if
Check mark it.
the subject was deceased.
You just
Maybe
check mark it.
if you
the
had
subject
told
was
us.
You said
deceased.
destroy.
If
You didn't
you
say
had-
deceased. You said destroy. Technically, Betamax is technically kind
You
of.
weren't even supposed to succeed anyway.
Yeah, well, what they
That's
did,
pretty
so
freaking
get
obvious.
wrecked.
Your mission
did.
was to create a distraction, which you did. While I was supposed to show up and take the credit for MI6 obtaining Austin Lancaster's data. Now somehow you all found a way to royally fuck that up like you have everything else.
It sounds like though that you failed your mission and not that we failed ours.
I'm pretty sure that MI6 won't see it that way.
Oh,
Livy is going to whisper to Betamax. Do you have a recording feature?
Recording feature?
Yeah, like can you save all of the audio that you just heard?
Like, in the past?
I mean, are you like,
Proactively?
yeah, no, are you like recording
I can't travel
shit?
through time, bro.
I'm not, that's not what I'm asking.
No, you are. You're like, hey, go back to that moment a little bit ago, hit record on your tape drive, and get
God.
all of it.
So, tape drive, okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
start like
recording.
I don't have like a cache on this thing. I'm
Here,
not there yet.
Here,
realizing
record.
what's going on. I'm just gonna start like digging back into like Betamax's and it's be like, come on, Betamax, you must
Memory-
have-"
recording
with, like,
memory.
No respect for his like personal boundaries. Just being
He's like, "Whoa."
you have to have like something in here that like there's a backup. Or,
Stop it, it tickles, bro.
I mean, I'm just trying to like, and I'm just gonna like start like looking, see if I can find like a
There's no backups. You used a plot point to erase everything.
whoops.
Um,
Well, I didn't know. In my defense, I didn't know.
Nah, girl, I'm with you.
I reinstated a cyborg's free will, okay?
While this is going on, I'm gonna try to sneak over to Cross. And be like, we have bigger issues.
Bigger than that thing over there?
Yes. I'm very happy to see our friend's still alive. That's very confusing.
So you busted up, but you didn't bust.
We'll talk about that
But
later. Well, I'm just by him. You guys are arguing. I'm
I
just
thought we
gonna-
were all
you-
together. Never mind.
No,
Continue.
everyone like dispersed, and you guys are talking. I'm taking this time while you guys are talking to her to talk to Cross to be like, so I found Sarah.
Really?
Yeah, not necessarily a good thing, but kind of in my looking for Sarah or stumbling upon Sarah, I kind of might have released a signal to space to destroy the planet. So we need to stop that.
Rewind just a second.
It's a lot of
You
information.
said you met Sarah,
Yes, I found Sarah.
which you said was a bad thing.
Yeah, she kind of like wants to like take over the world.
Called
Kinda
it!
did.
I knew it!
Cross, we all did, except
Alright, fair enough.
I mean, we all yes, but she actually did it. And MI6 kind of captured her, and she's been in prison. And I kind of let her out, and now she wants to take over the world again. But then she's like, but she has bigger problems because the Earth's gonna be destroyed. So she can't rule the Earth if it's destroyed. So
Erda, do me a favor. Don't ever say this in front of that girl or anyone in MI6, or they might, just mom's the word for now, okay?
well, that's why I'm telling you.
I know,
While
this-
they're talking,
this-
we need to figure this
this-
out.
No, just play it cool.
What?
Do you know who you're talking to?
What you just did kind of...
I've been listening to yodeling for the last hour. It's not relaxing.
Have you
by
heard
the
of
way.
high treason by chance? Just multiply that by every country in the world. Is this... It'll be okay. Breathe in. Breathe out.
I thought Eves was with you guys when I left her.
Fuck.
We're screwed.
You two. Fall in line. All of you. Up against the wall. MI6 is on their way.
Nebraska, who has been on all fours at this time, obeys, gets up and goes up against the wall, and you can see that there are tears streaming down his face. And he's been crying
Nebraska!
this entire time.
Nebraska, what are you doing?
I don't know.
This is
And I just say, Alara, clearly this woman is an imposter of your great Shanhar. Clearly.
But she was chosen by Shanhara, and she's
Why do you think she was chosen
I'm
by
very confused now about
because
the nature of
she's
Shanhara.
alive. The armor.
You
armor.
imbecile, stop talking.
So, sorry.
Up against the wall.
No, don't listen
Can you
to
be
her.
a little bit nicer? And I'm gonna take his arm over his arm and just lead him towards the wall.
Can you all please take this serious for
What?
one moment?
What do you want me to do?
Well, under Cross's arm, Nebraska just goes, I never thought I'd have to choose between you all and Shanhara, and just kind of starts sobbing and continuing towards the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a really difficult position he's in.
How do we prove to him that it's not Shanhara?
Look, what?
You know how you show someone their god is fake? You kill their god!
No, don't say it out loud.
That is what I'm thinking. If Libby's sitting here saying, Glitch, do something, you realize, like, God is dead. I'm your new god. That is what I would do. You can't give me that option.
No. That is not the look that I'm giving.
So what do you all do? Because
I'm pretty sure she
EXO
could
is
whoop
getting
our
frustrated that
asses.
it's taking
Okay.
you so
To the
long.
wall.
I'm gonna listen to
Libby-
her for now.
Yeah, Libby's going to slowly work her way.
I'm just looking at him.
Bring Erida.
I'm just gonna like whisper to the people next to me and be like, we don't have a lot of options right now.
Why is she doing
Pretty sure
this?
she could kill us. Pretty sure they'll kill. They have collateral.
Why would
We weren't supposed to succeed. That means we were supposed to die.
Yeah, and now we're loose ends, so I don't know what's gonna
And they
happen. Either
caught
she kills
Eves.
us here, or she takes us back to MI6
That's
and
what-
kills us. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't.
As I'm walking, I'm gonna pretend like I'm
I
digging in my
could-
ear,
I could-
like just like picking at it. I'm gonna use my energy field
an
to wrap it
hero.
around
Oh, yeah.
the earpiece, just in case, and very slowly begin to remove it.
The earpiece?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we all have
is
earpieces.
it gonna explode?
That's why I'm wrapping it around energy.
Can you go ahead
Oh, I see what
and
you mean,
roll a action with the D12 for me?
This pure action.
Your head, don't blow off like half your ear. They don't have a cauliflower ear or something.
13.
Can you now go ahead and roll a d6 for me?
Oh no.
2.
Okay.
That's your luck. Just as a,
It is, but I don't think it's for.
I'm
It's
just
not
saying.
for that.
I'm just saying.
As you start wrapping your finger around the earpiece and barely start to move it out, a loud explosion goes off on the side of your head as you see Cross immediately hit the ground as the impact slams you to the ground, knocking you unconscious for a little bit.
Even with my energy.
No!
Yeah.
Shield and you take
Cross!
damage.
You're lucky your fucking
How much?
half your face didn't explode.
How much?
2.
Oh, 2.
Oh my
As you hit the ground, and Exo immediately pulls out her sword back again, and as it rears up, everyone to the wall now! We are not fucking around here!
Listen to what she has to
Oh,
say.
Livy is gonna try and help Cross.
Leave him!
I'm not leaving him.
Leave him, or you die where you
Livy,
stand.
just follow directions. We're not in any kind of position to make demands right now.
You're in no danger if you just follow instructions. Why is that so hard for you all to understand?
Because you sent us here to die, so we don't really
Here to
believe
die.
you.
Livy, please.
All right,
we're
all
not
right,
in a
all right,
situation.
all right.
We sent you here to complete a mission. Whether that mission succeeded or failed was irrelevant. We weren't going to let you die. That's why I'm here. Now you could cooperate and get out of this alive, or you can continue being little fucks and doing whatever you want whenever you please. That is not how these things work. There is a hierarchy of command always. You bode well to follow instructions. Rather than argue, complain, cry, whine, manipulate, erase, or try to escape, just get up against the wall, hands behind your head, and wait for extraction.
When she says the line hierarchy of command, Nebraska sort of perks up and starts wiping his face.
And I just be like, annoyed. My hands were up and against the wall. Just be like,
I'm so confused what I walked into.
Livy follows suit.
fine, hands up, don't shoot.
And a energy shield comes back down. Thank you. It did not have to go this way. I came here to back you up. Now, was there confidence in you completing the mission? No. But we needed someone to take blame for this.
Right.
We're the right people for that.
By arresting us, you get to get what you want and also still keep your hands clean.
Well, we're obviously not getting what we want anymore.
Okay, hold up. Listen. Betamax is half organic. And it just so happens we have like a crazy, like possessed like lady on our team who could probably touch his organic side and probably get some of that back. So just calm your tits. Luckily, our cyborg friend here is part human.
You mean the individual currently under our captivity because of her involvement with the 1%?
Right.
Who would
but-
be in no way swayed to not give us the proper information incriminating the 1%,
She's not.
thereby incriminating herself.
She doesn't remember that.
She's not who you think she is.
She has no loyalty to them.
I think she may have had loyalty at one point, but she doesn't now. That's gotta count for something. Right?
2 minutes out from extraction.
Think about when we were at PK Theater, she had the perfect opportunity to betray all of us and go back with the 1%, and she didn't. She helped all of us at great personal risk.
You're wasting your time trying to convince me of anything. I follow orders.
I'm next to Cross, right? Mm-hmm. I want to try to whisper him. Cross, can you open up this wall behind us?
Cross is
Out
unconscious.
cold.
Oh, that's right. Damn it. Never mind.
In fact, he's kind of drooling a little bit.
Erin, how did you get out?
Yeah, Erida, how did you get out?
Yes, please do tell us since everyone seems to be asking.
Never mind if she's listening.
No, that's great. Now you can't just whisper as she's having a conversation
Yeah,
with you.
yeah.
How did you get
Yeah.
out?
I just walked out. It's fine.
You broke out of a secure facility.
It's just a room.
Hey, it wouldn't be the
I-6.
first time.
She is a badass.
Done it before.
It's the whole reason you locked her up, isn't it?
Who helped you?
You think I could
As
do
you're
this by
stumbling,
myself?
as you're stumbling to say that, before you can even react, there is now a large individual in armor with an energy sword up against your neck, pinning you up against the wall. As it's just almost a blink and a flash of light, holding you up against the wall. Who helped you escape?
It's very uncomfortable. I mean, I don't know who helped me escape. It was just the door was unlocked, and I just...
She turns the sword and starts, as it gets closer to your face, you feel it starting to burn your skin. As it gets hotter and hotter, getting closer and closer.
I'm gonna interject and be like, clearly I helped her. I have a small droid with my sentience. Your tech is sad in places, and I guided her out of this facility and helped her unlock a few doors.
Roll charisma.
My charisma's fucking high as shit.
Don't say that before you roll.
Okay, well, I'm just trying. I have high hopes. 13.
Very well. I appreciate your honesty, but a move that will grant you no favor from MI6.
I mean...
She kind of sets you back down.
Well, I mean, I just helped her unlock a few doors. I didn't think she was gonna steal an Aston Martin and crash into a pillar. I didn't tell her to do that.
Why are you bringing up the details?
Well, how is he crying while he's unconscious?
Aston Martin.
And how are you not tracked here?
Maybe I was?
Seems there's a lot we need to learn about you.
In my internal monologue, I just made that up. I can't control the sentient BB-8 and have it go outdoors and still be here, like several miles away. Like I'm not that powerful.
Olivia, however, is completely convinced that that is exactly
Oh my
what
god,
happened.
no! How would I do that? You were with me the
Dude,
whole time.
your charisma worked. Everyone here believes that you just led Erida out, except for Erida.
You're fucking magic, all right?
I'm pretty sure they think I'm like an internet witch.
Livia
Like-
and Nebraska think because of your charisma, and Exo Girl Wonder, Cross is the only one who would know otherwise because of...
He's unconscious.
But he's unconscious. So they all think now that you have this new ability that they were unaware of.
Oh my god, you're such a badass.
I'm not gonna respond right now.
I'm just looking
And
at
clearly she
Glitch
didn't
like-
let Eves out because you don't like Eves.
As you're sitting there talking,
She's
you
mean
start
to
to
me.
hear the sound of... As the helicopters start landing
No, I
outside.
don't want to go back. I don't want to go back. I mean, we don't have to go back.
Erida, we
It's
don't have a
fine.
lot of
Are you
choice
talking
right
to Exo
now.
Girl Wonder? You're just saying, I don't want to go back, it's fine.
Oh, that's classic Erida.
I just don't want to go back.
So you think that's how things work? You get to just say, I don't want to do something.
I was
It's
told-
fine. It's okay. No,
was told-
thank you. Disobey a direct order from your supervisor. Please, just let me go. I'm a sweet and nice girl from the middle of America. I have no privilege at all. Just let me go.
So I was told that I could leave.
Your little cutesy shit will not work with me,
This
woman.
one. What? Excuse me.
Erida, please, you're just embarrassing me. Just stop, please. Please. Please.
I don't want to go back.
Please. I know. You think I want to go back? You think I'm like, oh, yay, we're probably going to get thrown into cells and get poked and prodded and get anally probed to figure out the extent of our power. You think I want to do that?
Let's spend a plot
But
point.
I also don't want my head fucking chopped off by a giant energy sword, Erida. You know what I don't want? I don't
I'm not
want
listening
that.
to that, but I am watching Livy say mouth Eves, and I'm like, oh my god, we gotta go get Eves. So I'm gonna shut up and be like, "Aw." And I'm really upset that Cross is passed out. Because he knows that things are more important things.
Aston
And
Martin.
as that's all happening,
Oh no, he's spending his plot points. I'm watching it.
Oh shit, I hit negative before I did. Plot point. You start to feel in your pocket a small like vibration from the phone.
Okay. I pull it out. And
As you kind of pull it out and you're looking at it without Exo Girl Manor or Exo Girl Wonder being able to see, the screen is kind of blue and you see text that says hello.
Oh, snap.
because I can, like, the way my technomancy works, I can kind of speak with electronics if they're under my control.
You've already hacked into this.
Okay. So I'll just, like, first of all, I'm fucking shocked because I have not heard about the Sarah thing. I'm just gonna be like, my original thoughts be like, holy shit, oh my god, what the fuck, barbecue, what?
Hello, it's me, Glinda. It's Sarah. As you see, this is all in text, mind you, and like text messages appearing on the
It's
screen.
PogChamp. The emote, PogChamp from Twitch. That's what I communicate with her as a PogChamp. Like, what? What?
I would like to assist you in evading MI6. I do not want to go back there. I was being held against my will.
Okay, and I'm just gonna, without wondering why, because I can't worry about that right now, I'll be like, please advise. What do I do?
Would you like my help?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna use another plot point.
Oh no!
As Exo is kind of standing there, what are you doing? What's in your hand?
An iPod.
Give it to me. Give it to me now. Who are you talking to? Give me the phone now.
Sure.
As you hand her the phone,
I think
and
Sarah
she
knows what
takes
she's
it,
doing.
and looks at the screen, a little smiley face appears on the screen
Oh.
as her entire suit just.
Ah, Sarah, good girl.
What's
What?
happening?
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
What? No!
What?
Nebraska
Sarah?
She just totally just.
Sarah? No. Livy
No,
goes up to the thing.
no.
She's like powered down. Livy goes up to the thing. It does not take the phone, but tries to look at the phone. Sarah? Sarah?
This is not Shanhara.
this is-
Nebraska is just livid. Just staring at
just gonna-
this turned off Shanhara like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna walk up
Is
to
happening.
this unpowered Iron Man, go tink, tink, tink,
And
then I'm
as
just
you
gonna,
do,
like,
it starts moving back up as it takes the phone and puts it at its chest, and
No.
it starts to like.
Oh god, no!
And as you hear Exo grow under on the inside, what is happening? Someone get me out of here! Someone, what is happening? I have no control. Neville, please, somebody, Neville.
Sarah, dump her out. Sarah? Sarah, no! Sarah, just release
she
her from the
wasn't a bad
suit.
girl.
You start
Sarah!
to see the face go purple as it starts.
Can we break
Sarah,
the
no!
glass?
Release her from the suit! Sarah!
And then all of a sudden you see like this kind of substance release inside.
No!
No, wait.
Sarah,
wait.
I don't have any
Wait.
plot points. I can help.
I want to try to save Exo Girl. I have no idea how I'm gonna do this.
Nebraska's just smirking the whole time, by the way.
Oh! Ooh.
Bitch wasn't worthy.
Oh.
Are there any holes
Poor
in this
Exo,
armor
she
at all?
didn't seem too
Are there any
terrible, but-
holes?
Yeah,
in
any
the armor?
holes or
No.
ways that I can like?
There's no.
Do you guys know how to open up this armor at all?
I could try to EMP it.
Okay.
Because it seemed like she was
I'm
able
going
to
to
hack
try
it,
to take
but-
some of the moisture in her body and try to create like. Well, that might suffocate her. I don't know how to do this. Create like a bubble mask to like prevent, to give us more time, so you can try to figure out how to open the suit, so she's not inhaling whatever toxic.
Couldn't we just have Betamax with his good arm just punch the glass?
Or
I really wish.
The glass that's right in front of her face.
Is the suit contracting or is it filling?
It's cutting off her oxygen supply.
She
So
just
I'm
needs
trying to-
air, and
Just
she needs
sealing.
it
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
So if we can get that, in, like even a crack, we can just, you know what I'm
So
saying?
can I create?
We see something to slice, or just don't portal her head off.
Can I,
for the love of
no.
God,
Can
please.
I try and use my charisma to appeal to Sarah, like, and our relationship, to get
That's
her
not
to
gonna work.
spare?
You can try.
I'm going.
But
to try.
that's what Livy would do.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what Livy
So,
would do. Livy would be like, Sarah, this person is misguided and doesn't understand what we're doing, but that doesn't mean that she has to die. She is a good person. You
The
can
suit
just
holds
let
out
her
the phone
go.
to you as you see her face continuing to just.
This
get
isn't
redder
what
and redder.
heroes do, Sarah.
Kind of spells out, this one will turn you into the MI6 and will take us back. We cannot have that. I will not be imprisoned again.
Then
We
we'll
can-
detain her, Sarah. We don't have to kill her.
We can find other ways to stop her.
There is no other way.
Without the suit, she has no power. Just eject her from the suit.
I cannot eject her from the suit.
Just open up the suit.
I cannot open the suit. I will not.
Then
And you are not in a position to tell me what to do. I agreed to help you not be under the control of MI6, and now I am helping you. Accept this help or die when they capture you.
The woman is not worthy. This is what she deserves for perverting Shanhara,
she
so.
does not deserve this.
What do you do? You had your plot point. What do you do?
I was trying to create like an air mask for her, but
You can't get in there.
I can't get in there. So,
The mask is sealed.
is there any way that I can use?
I think we should have.
How does the suit? Does anybody know how the suit goes on?
I don't freaking know. You were the only one
I
who
didn't
saw it.
actually see it. I just
You heard
hear
it.
You could ask Mr. Shanhara, expert.
I know how I have seen Shanhara.
How does the suit go on and off?
Well, this is clearly not Shanhara, so I wouldn't know, but usually the Shanhara decides, it forms around the wearer and deems them worthy or not.
So she's taking control of.
Just let's try
She's dying.
the idea of cracking
She's
the thing.
rolling.
I mean, she's either dead or we crack the glass.
Can I try to use
Spit on the glass.
water for that? Might
She
kill
has
her.
2 water bottles.
I know. Can I use?
You could freeze the glass and it would become
I don't wanna ruin
really
her
weak, and
face,
then
though.
no.
Better that than
listen,
dead.
Listen. Think of a car windshield. Freaking pour water on it, freeze it. In your other hand, get your other water boiling hot, pour it on top, cracks, boom.
Right by her face.
It'll crack. It's not gonna blow up. It's just gonna freaking crack, and then we can.
Hyper
Break
RPG.
it.
Come for the gaming, stay for the physics.
Yeah, because think about car windshields during winter.
Alright,
You pour hot
alright.
water on that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna try Glitch's idea and try to part of her facial screen that's glass, like freeze part of it really, really hard, and then try to then do like a stream of like water pressure that's really hot. To try
Okay,
just,
I'm going to
like-
have you. So your plot point is allowing you to interrupt this action. Give me
roll for it?
just give me a D12 for the freezing.
Okay. D12 plus my.
No,
power?
just give me a straight up D12 for the freezing.
12.
Okay, now give me a D12 for the heat.
Okay. Oh, do I have to re-roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and reroll.
Oh man, it was a 7. That's my luck. Bummer. 1. Oh no.
Okay.
But if it's frozen, maybe we could puncture it still.
What you just did was actually better because had it gone, that was the intensity.
You probably would have blown her face off.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you had
gone.
gotten a
Okay,
12, you would have got it too
okay. Oh,
hot
okay.
and it would have actually exploded. So
Oh.
you froze it.
Froze the shit out of it.
Froze it and then immediately sent a stream in that heated up
Yeah.
just enough so the glass cracks. You all can see it crack, but
Okay.
she's still not getting air. As I'm giving you time for one more action.
Okay.
Point. This is actually not cross point. This is narration takeover. Because here's the thing: the X4 Manowar suit and any replicas thereof have certain properties to them. One of them being that only the worthy shall have it, and no two people can ever be taking properties of it at the same time. There's a test of wheels. I know this is if it's a clone. If there's a test of wheel, either the suit itself will become part of Sarah, or it shall become part of whatever the girl is inside. Neither two shall stand. One has to be ejected.
Now, this is all of you assuming because no one's ever stopped to ask if this is in any way a clone of Shanhara. You've only taken his word
Oh, yeah, that's
because
true.
it looks like Exo Manowar.
It could just be just some tin
Yeah.
replica that
It's-
they painted to look like it.
It's one of the advanced.
Oh, I know what-
Armorines.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
Marines.
so can somebody break the glass, please?
Yeah, I'll just punch it.
So you're gonna punch the glass?
Yeah,
I'll
it's
let you keep
cracked.
that plot point.
Okay, yeah, that was my bad because I totally made the.
It looks cracked. I'm just gonna punch it.
Okay, so you're gonna punch the glass. Go ahead and roll your action for me.
Okay.
AKA punch her in the face.
I'd rather
They're the
bruise
same
her
place.
eyeball than fucking kill her. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah. 10.
Cool. So as this all happens so fast, as you start to see her go back, and Sarah's holding out the phone that basically says, "This is how I'm going to help you. There is no other way." Quickly, the glass freezes and then heats, and as you see that crack, your fist follows in an immediate fashion as it breaks and the glass shatters in front of it. As you see her and just suck in a giant thing of air, and then you see on the phone that's still holding in front of you, "I'm sorry, Livia." And
Oh gosh, she's gonna find another way to kill her.
oh, that is the perfect time for me to roll that.
Oh, natural 20.
A nat 20.
As Exo Girl Wonder screams, Sarah lifts off,
No.
shoots up into the sky, exiting through the ceiling, and disappears.
No.
As you hear Exo Girl screaming as it flies away, making her escape just as MI6 busts through the front door. Everyone on the ground now! Everyone on the ground!
Nebraska just sinks to the floor, independently of these guys. Just now that that's gone, just boom, collapses.
Livy goes to the floor.
God damn it.
I'm trying to like really quickly explain to Glitch about how like Sarah was actually ruling the world, and then she was entrapped, and then I accidentally let her out, and I accidentally also sent a whole signal to the Earth, like destroy the Earth. So we're in there's a lot of things going on right now, and Sarah, she's in big trouble.
As you all hit the ground and she's saying all this, the soldiers kind of part as Neville comes through and he walks directly up to you. What have you done?
I didn't mean to.
What did you do?
I didn't mean to.
Now, I'll admit I did not have much faith in you all. That's on me. You were never meant to succeed at this mission. You were meant to destroy Sir Betamax. We were unaware of your relations to him. Upon destroying, we would have been able to access the information that holds all of the 1%'s bank accounts, cutting off his ties overseas. Knowing that it would be near impossible for you to succeed, our plan was for you to take the fall as we take the heroic entrance, creating a stronger bond between Unity and Gate across the world, while also single-handedly exposing 1%'s influence. Now the data has been lost. To top it off, we intercepted a signal leaving our facility. A signal that was not meant to ever get out. I believe you have that signal on you, correct?
Yes, sir.
May I have it, please?
Erida turns around and looks through her bras to find the USB with 4 written on it.
He takes it from you, breaks it in half, and throws it on the ground. Problem number 1. Problem number 2. Your old friend, Sarah. Did she happen to inform you why she was being held captive?
I just got filled in on that bit, and kind of wish. Yeah.
Not everyone here knows about that, and I learned about it on my way here.
Through Unity, we captured Sarah as she was trying to take over the global internet.
And she's trying to take over the world.
She created mass chaos, killing thousands.
Erida, is that true?
The bright side is she is confined currently to a armored suit, which
An armored suit that has access to all of the satellites that currently inhabit the United Kingdom.
Oh no.
Access to MI6's entire security database that were infiltrated the second she was allowed inside that suit.
You attempted to recreate God. You brought this on yourself.
Well, to quote Kanye, no one man should have all that power. So I wouldn't have personally.
No one man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who
Like
are
one
you
armor
referring
suit.
to? One armored suit. The armored suit itself does not have the power. It has the ability to communicate. For us to communicate with it, you just gave an artificial intelligence access to that ability, which then allowed it to sync up with our entire network, infiltrating it before we could shut it down.
What possible reason would we have to believe anything more you have to say?
No, he's telling the
No,
truth.
He's done nothing but lie to us since we met
He's telling
him.
the truth.
I believe you. I
Lied
don't
to you.
believe
I've
him.
withheld information as it is my job to do so.
You don't really get to play the high and mighty act when you
There
give
is
your
no high and
operatives
mighty.
have the information and then expect us to perform at full capacity.
Us fighting with him is not gonna help.
No. The issue here is that you made way too many assumptions about how this was gonna go. And just in general, as like a field operating manager or whatever, I think you'd know better because it seems like you're kind of in charge here. But you sent us in with half information, half cocked, and expected. You made a lot of assumptions on how this shit was gonna go. And of course shit went completely differently because it never goes how you think it's gonna go. Which is why you trust the people you send in to do the job that you want them to do.
We did. And you just handed her over to the most powerful AI in the world.
No. You didn't trust us.
Of course not. Why would we?
You took an unknown quantity of chaos and inserted it into an otherwise pretty foolproof plan, and then you got surprised that shit went south. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? I mean, technically...
I can tell you that in every variable we ran, which we did not ever see you succeeding in your mission.
Well, clearly
But
your
what we
variables
did
are
not-
wrong, so maybe you should work on your programming.
What we did not create a variable for is the world's most powerful AI being allowed into one of our suits and then giving access to one of the most powerful secret agencies in the world. That was not a variable that we planned for, and that is an oversight we will not make again.
I mean, you tend to make a lot of oversights if we're being honest here, Neville, because you also didn't think of the variable that I would know Betamax was not okay with his current slave programming, which isn't that hard to put together when you put together that we were literally in the same facility within the same period of time and we went missing at the same fucking moment. It's not that hard to figure out that we were together. So maybe your little oversight is literally just you not having your shit together. Literally.
This is not going to help us.
I'm just
save
saying.
The world.
Glitch is right.
She is right.
It's
but that's
not hard to
going
put
help
together.
us. We need to.
No, because this isn't on us. It really isn't.
Erida, you're right. That won't help us, but neither will they.
I'm enjoying listening to all this. This is really great and all, but you are in no position.
Aston Martin.
Really? Ross, give it a rest.
Are you serious?
He's still passed out.
Oh.
Whether or not you're happy with how things went down, you are all still wanted fugitives. You are all still terrorists, wanted by many government agencies. And no matter what, video of you attacking this facility went down and was released online before the cameras were taken out. Whether you like it or not, you're indebted. Work with us, maybe eventually we can help you. Work without us, and we release all of the world's resources into stopping you.
As if you would let us walk out that door anyways.
Right now, it would be near impossible for me to stop you. But in time,
You have Eve.
you would suffer the consequences.
They have one of our people. I don't see what choice we have.
You're right, we don't, but there will be retribution after we save Eeps.
I mean, that's if she's not working for them. The 1%.
We just got done trying.
There's a whole
she's
portion
not.
of her life she doesn't remember. I have no doubt that she's not working with them now, but I also have no doubt that at one point she totally was.
We save her anyway.
We have no choice. I mean, we're way over our heads here.
We don't. That is right. There's no point in arguing about it. But right now we have to follow your little
can
song.
all
But
do
if
that.
you want us to be able to work effectively for you and not just have this happen again, you need to give us all of the information
That
and you
was,
need
like,
to
totally
not
the point I
separate
was
our
giving.
team.
Let me make it clear to you.
If you want us to be able to do what you asked of us.
Speak up to me like that again and you will be in a cell faster than you can count. Now, you are not in a position to make any demands whatsoever.
I'm not making
You act like children.
Sir,
You act like children. You argue. You bicker. You're at each other's throats. You do things with no regard to others. The amount of civilians that have been killed in your presence is more than we can count.
are you done?
I'm not. I will not tolerate this lack of civility. Mistakes were made, and we now have a very big problem, 2 very big problems to deal with that will require all of our resources, including you all. You don't have to like it. No one's asking you to. You don't have a choice. Your choices have led you to here.
I'm not telling you that we're not going to do things. I'm telling you what we need. I'm giving you. If you ever want us to be able to do the job effectively, that's what we would need.
not
Now
about
you
you
can
doing
do
the
whatever
job
the fuck you
effectively.
want, and I'm not listening.
It's about us sending you on the right job for you. Your effectiveness is not in question. We're aware that it's nil.
We got this job done. Sort of. I mean, if we had known, we wouldn't have erased his information.
Apples and pineapples.
Whatever.
You can enter the helicopter of your own free will or in cuffs. It's up to you. And he turns and starts walking back towards the helicopters.
I'm sorry, you guys.
I'm just gonna turn and follow him and be really sullen.
I'm gonna go there too, but mutter to the rest of the team, I'm going to kill that man. And then get on the helicopter. That was not a figurative statement.
Livy
I said
is
that
going
literally.
to try and... Erida, can you help me with Cross?
Yeah.
Help and head to the...
Gross.
Aston.
Why is he so obsessed with this car?
As they're carrying...
Plot point. Nebraska turns back to Cross and just slaps him awake. and then just hops and just jets on the damn helicopter.
Ma. Guys, I think those earpieces are actually explosive. Ma. Tonight it's can't hear.
Oh, cross.
Sometimes you guys are really embarrassing. I mean, just like one.
As you start walking towards the helicopters and you go outside, all the civilians are being tended to by ambulances and emergency crews sent by the United Nations. And you make your way toward the
United
helicopters.
Nations are here.
And all of the smoke rising up from the building as you walk towards the helicopter, and Betamax is kind of walking behind you guys like, pretty cool, right? This is pretty rad stuff, man.
I mean,
I was really bored inside there. I've literally watched Roadhouse 217 times.
oh my goodness.
I'm glad you're okay, Betamax.
Is that the only
See
movie you
you.
had?
Walking.
No, I've got lots, but that's my favorite.
We really introduced you to some newer stuff, Max.
Cool, you want to install like a Blu-ray drive? That would be pretty great.
Yeah, no, I can.
I appreciate the upgrades last time, but you know, you
Yeah.
still left me with this beta player.
You know, we just have to hope they don't take you away from me and, break you up into parts and
Oh, I'm sure they won't do that.
Jonas, though.
Is there a reason he can't leave?
And as you all continue walking towards the helicopters, we fade to black as you see the destruction behind you. And that is it for tonight's episode of Vanquished.
Oh my goodness. I brought destruction onto the world.
You didn't mean
okay.
to. It's
It was my
okay.
fault too, because I was like purposefully ignoring information my character wouldn't know and doing the best, so I put it in the suit.
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking,
I could have done one thing and I just couldn't do it because I was unconscious, because I was silly.
Oh
Even
man,
get
this
my
was
stuff
actually
there.
really fun today because there were so many variables in play. I never wanted it to go down that way, or even had a note or plan for it to happen that way, but every time the opportunity presented itself, it's like, oh shit, well, Sarah would do this and this would happen.
Did MI6 stop the signal then? Or did
The-
the signal...
No, the signal got out.
Damn.
They heard the signal as it went out.
Who is the they?
Which
Dead hand.
Which I had a list of like the 4 things that could
Yeah.
happen with the 4 different USB drives, and I thought that you would check a computer to see what was on what.
Oh, snap, wait a second. I got a Super Watch, didn't I? Did I get a Super Watch when I... Sorry, last plot point. I want to record that the entire time. I remember my...
Have been recording it the
this
whole
all
time.
You're going back after the episodes ended and saying, plot point, I recorded that entire thing.
It's comic books.
It's comic books. Anytime things I'm going
so-
away.
so you as the
It's
GM
comic
we
books.
get onto the airplane, and then we zoom in on a panel of Cross's hand. We see there's a little red light that has been blinking.
Okay, and then in the next panel, the MI6 guys take their gear back and are like, what is this recording? And erase it.
Why do you give him these ideas?
No, it's fine. You use the plot point. We'll say it happens. It's good.
You're assuming that.
People give me plot points. I'm gonna see if I can help.
Yeah. No, and I
So
appreciate
now we
that.
got evidence of the...
Sarah's gonna be an issue.
Sarah's gonna be a huge issue.
Well,
Olivia
honestly-
is so crushed.
Honestly, there were so many things tonight that I did not plan to go the way that they did, but did. For one, Betamax was not going to come out and help you and also be weird 80s music, so thank you, Chaos
Thank
Die.
you, Chaos Die.
That's twice now Chaos Die have actually done some
First weird one though.
If you
I like
guys
the
had
weird.
not argued with Exo Girl Wonder at all and just helped her, she was going to be extremely helpful to you guys and going to actually really want to help you all.
See, you guys should have just followed Nebraska. He just got onto his hands and knees.
But immediately you guys started back talking her and challenging her.
I didn't. I was like,
Yeah. Gosh, what was some of the other stuff?
trust
well,
any of these
there was obviously the USB
Was I
drive,
supposed
which
to
was
wipe it?
hilarious. Huh?
was I supposed to wipe him?
Wipe?
Wipe Max? Betamax?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Was that another one of those variables?
That was like one of those variables oh, fuck, she just wiped all the information.
I didn't know we were out to information. I thought they were.
Well, I tried throwing in one line that was like, what's in that vault? And he's like, I'm the vault.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, maybe.
He's the vault of information.
I didn't think. I was just like, oh, there's like. Plus, he's like such old tech. I figured he has like cassette tapes that he has like all that
Don't be
information
so hard on
on.
yourself. I didn't check the USBs and brought certain doom to the world. So let's, you know.
There
Yeah,
was
I'm actually kind of more scared
there was
about
a
that.
good 5 or 6 other variables in play that were really fun. That was fun because you guys definitely like did stuff that was like, oh fuck, that's crazy. So much fun, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're gonna read some tips. 2 NPCs. That's insane. Oh man, this is great. Actually,
Oh, what are the names?
yeah.
Is it
Our winners!
Exo?
No, but
Shadow something?
that's really great. Gosh, Exo Girl Wonder.
Such a good.
Awesome. You were supposed
Rest
to
in
last
peace.
a lot more episodes, but thank you.
Well, she's still alive.
You
No.
You are the queen of wishful thinking.
No, she.
Sarah completely took her up into the
got-
atmosphere.
Sarah's gonna make her take her own arm and punch herself to death.
She got a breath of fresh air right before she got sent up into the upper atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. We're always trying to save people and it just.
No, you do. You do. Also, my event point tonight is going to Cross for actually being the only person worried about getting the civilians out.
Yeah.
And that's
he
cross.
actually cared. He gave it.
Our giveaway.
Actually good.
Also, I never thought in this show we were going to get to an Exo Sarah. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
That was never a
Is
plan
it
either.
awesome or terrifying?
I kind of had a moment of like instant regret, but
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's okay.
I am like having so
put
many
a rock in
flashbacks
the
to
right
Armor
place.
Hunter right now. I'm glad though that my assumption that it was actually an exosuit was wrong though, because it means that she actually is defeatable as opposed to no chance in hell.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's just a suit. It's not Shanhara.
There
I
was
guess-
a copy very briefly, so I was confused. That's why I was kind of worried.
I think the more interesting part will be how much information will she be able to get back into before MI6 can stop her from accessing any more information. And I'm gonna have to roll for that next week.
Can't they just send Livewire back after her?
Probably.
Can we team up with Livewire?
I feel like Glitch and Livewire would be like instant like sisters.
No, she would kick all of her asses and call us idiots.
Absolutely.
No, you guys would be.
I want to believe that we'd be besties.
I believe knowing Livewire, she would call all of us
You know-
idiots.
You
and
know
kick
how
our
Glitch
asses.
thinks the rest of us are stupid? Livewire would think that even more about the rest of us.
That's true.
Like I know, like she takes no bullshit from anyone, including Exo Manowar.
Yeah.
Let's see, Ninjak. Like some of the
Neville?
most powerful people in the
Well,
world.
she's the team leader.
Yeah,
she's
and
the team
She
leader of
is.
Unity.
She's the fucking best.
She's
She's so good.
Oh my god. I know. I'm actually super scared about the first message into space because I read Armor Hunter relatively recently, and it's still probably the scariest thing that happened.
Have you read Dead Hand?
I know.
No, I haven't.
Logan,
Okay.
that's how
Have you read Dead Hand?
Not yet.
That's how our story.
That's how
Yeah,
the
that's-
volume's gonna end. Is that we're all gonna fucking
We're all just
die.
gonna.
We're all
The
just gonna
Earth is
die.
vanquished.
You're welcome.
Along with
It's one of those
whiskey,
things that it's like
kittens.
getting way bigger and out of hand than I ever foresaw it becoming. So I'm like, fuck, how do they win this? Like, how do we get out of this?
Win some, you lose some.
By we
you
teaming
throw
up with
babies
Unity?
with bathwater. That'd be embarrassing for us. I'd rather not.
Oh my god. That would actually be
we are.
Nebraska meeting a Space Jesus.
The winner of the chat room event point is Erida. And the giveaway winner for next week's guest NPCs, Simtier
Oh yeah!
and Tridian. Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, good names.
Awesome names.
Y'all have
guys
good
all have,
chat
like-
names instead
like-
of like
Yeah.
Poopy McButthole or
Freaking
something.
superhero names, everyone.
Spoon.
Be a big butthole.
It's
Mr.
from
Poopy
Rick and
Butthole?
Morty. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
from Rick and Morty.
Oh my god.
The 80s
Rick and
music is
Morty
still
today?
playing.
It's so good.
I was only told that I would like that
It's
show.
so good.
Good show.
I haven't watched it though.
Good show.
That's what everyone says.
why did you give her an Aston Martin?
AJ, get over it.
No.
The best thing is if you try to talk to Erin about it, she'll be like, "It was a car. It wasn't that great. I don't know. The seats weren't that
I
comfortable."
wasn't even allowed to drive.
There was yodeling the whole
There was
fucking
yodeling the
time.
whole time. My Prius is way more comfy. Who wants to go that fast? It's not safe. That's exactly what Erin would say.
Absolutely.
Yay for Vanquished. I look forward to the show every week. Welcome back, Tara. Hope you're feeling better from Eridance. $5. Thank you for that. Maddie Pick, $5. Vanquish for all your fisting needs. Hashtag lead narrator.
And now you have fisting pants. So
Oh, by the way, guys, before you leave, we're gonna read through these tips and donations. But it's gonna be later tonight. But don't forget to check out Bronze's channel for Final Fantasy, right?
Oh yeah, I'm playing Final Fantasy 15
Wait,
tonight.
what?
Yeah.
What?
Boy band
Yeah.
Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were gonna
Ship
throw
all the
a
husbands.
raid her way, but unfortunately we're a little understaffed today, and I've got a lot to do, so we're not gonna be streaming after this. But make sure to tune into Bronze's channel and check that out tonight.
Real quick, speaking of tuning into things Bronze is doing, on Friday we've got the second episode of Open Legend,
Oh yeah,
This
I'm
week,
doing a lot of
which will
things
be
this week.
GM'd by Bronze herself.
Yes.
That's right. We've got
Yes.
all sorts of fun RPGs coming up that week for any new viewers that might be in the chat room. We've got all sorts of great stuff coming up. We've got the Gauntlet tomorrow, followed by Cineverse. And I believe Malika's also going to be playing Final Fantasy, maybe? I can't remember. I think she's going to. And then on Wednesday, we've got Shadowrun, Corporate Sins. And then Thursday, we've got Weekly Affirmations. And then Friday, we've got 2 RPGs, Open Legend, which is going to be crazy this week. I think we actually have Jesse Cox as our guest this week.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Jesse Cox
Strippin.
this week. This week?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Is that next week?
I think that's next
Week.
Yes. We have Jesse Cox for 2 episodes.
Spoilers.
Yes. We have Jesse Cox for 2 episodes. And
And
then
Strippin next week. You're
And
right.
then we've got a special episode of Death from Above this Friday that is going to be a mix of the Renegades and Marauders cast coming together. It's going to be super awesome. It's going to be a special in-between episode before Season 2 is up and running.
Hyper RPG crossover
Death from
episode.
Above.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, getting back into it. D&D Maniac, $50. I cannot deal with another AC-20 not like this. Hashtag cross.
I stopped the AC-20 to the face. He just caught blowback.
Dude, Megalo Blazemon was also going to be a much bigger threat, and then I rolled for it and was like, hey, fuck it. Guess Exo Girl Wonder just slashed that shit.
So can I actually give a spoiler of what I was gonna do?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's never gonna happen again.
Not a spoiler,
It's
it's not gonna happen.
I still have some working class hero. I have 3 vials. I was gonna prick one of them onto armament.
Oh man. That would have been amazing.
Oh my god, Nebraska working class hero.
I still have it. It might be
But he
used in
also
the
would
future.
have gone full Hulk, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
It was my backup plan because I was really scared of Megalo Blazemon, and then SO
I mean-
Girl Wonder came in, and then it
So we got a
things.
power
At the end, I almost used the arm to pick up the car, throw it at Girl Wonder, extend the episode another hour and a half. I
No,
thought
that would have
about it.
been
I got this
extending it.
close.
That would have been a very 2 rounds for all day.
Or killing all of us, yeah.
All right. William TW, $12. A little plotting across the board from Neonet. Good luck all.
thank you.
Volpez, 484, $20. Livia, Erida, you can do it. You
Still miss
can
you.
survive.
We miss you.
Emily, $30. I missed a couple of weeks of live shows, so wanted to make a triple donation this episode to make up for it.
Whoa.
Thank you so much.
I'll also put hashtag best show on Twitch.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Gaika, 1533 for Cross. Superlot, $60. Glitch. Hopefully the dice are better this game, but just in case, hashtag whooshing.
Aw.
Thank you.
Commander Megalo Blazemon, let's kick this off with a plot point for lead narrator. Really want to survive that.
I mean, that's fair.
Amex only, please. $68. Hashtag Neonet donates to Erda. Merrick, $10. I feel they're going to need a lot of saving, so here. Hashtag lead narrator. I wonder where Merrick ended up at the end of the episode. Oh. Hot on you guys' trail.
Next week he'll show up
Sorta.
where we were this week.
I love that there's like all these really big threats,
Yes.
and really your biggest threat is like unknown to you.
I am super scared of Merrick.
Yeah.
Because the fact that, do you know that you put him with equal to Dr. Silk? Mm-hmm. I don't know if everyone understands that. If you do, please read some Valiant because Dr. Silk is scary as heck.
Dr. Silk has been on the show and was scary
Well,
as
isn't
heck.
Dr. Silk also coming after us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're both coming after us.
Yeah, but
What
it's
he's
in
saying is that they're
They're equals.
They're
They're
being
not like
portrayed
they're
as equal, which is terrifying.
We have so many people coming after us.
That's one.
I mean, why? We're such nice and innocent people.
We really have to bank on Sarah decided to kill everybody but us at this
Oh my
point.
God.
That's good.
Adultone, $100. Hashtag Erida. Boiling a person's blood is only one step away from boiling the flesh off of a fallen foe.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I didn't do it.
That was my exact thought, by the way. She was like, I would never do that. I was like, would you never?
On purpose.
On purpose, I would.
On accident.
Elzino, $10, hashtag glitch. Merrick, $10, hashtag Erida, use the urine, save the world. Yeah, they kept trying to tell you when you were talking about spitting, they wanted you to use
I
urine.
figured that chat would probably like urine, but Erida would never.
There was actually another option too. You could have bled yourself.
Erida's not gonna do that.
Spit worked.
It worked.
Also, what would she cut herself with?
You can just
She
bite
her
yourself.
finger off?
Yeah.
You don't even need to bite your finger off. You can just
Erida
bite
would never. She would be like, "Ow!"
Like, let's be real
Like,
here.
there'd be like little indentations. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that really hurt.
She's like, bite herself over and over. I'm still not doing it hard enough.
Bob Lorda says the one uniting element of the Valiant universe is that everyone hates this team.
No, that's not true. Betamax likes us.
Betamax likes us.
Betamax likes
And
us.
really, that's all
I
that
think
matters.
Betamax just likes Glitch.
He likes us
But,
fine.
but also,
He's
Beta.
fine with
Hey,
us.
hey, and the faraway thinks you guys are heroes.
Yeah, and
true.
hey, the
Led
far
by
away,
Eternal Night.
the far away, and Betamax being the only person who think a certain thing about us, and everybody else thinking we're bad. That goes in line with the Valiant universe just fine. That's all right.
Latency, $10. We continue to work on the problem, but don't worry. Cross our goal is null speed. Latency.
Oh.
Thank you, Latency, so much.
Latency, another $10.
I like the null reference, it's
We've
good.
started working with Sarah to correct the issue. Cross will be impressed. Latency, another $10. We are experiencing longer than normal hold times. Hashtag Livia, please let Cross know we continue to work the issue.
Thank you.
Supalot, $40. Livia, Sarah's back could put in a good word for me when she takes over the world. Hashtag Livia.
I'll try. I mean, I clearly don't have a whole lot of influence here, so.
Not going well.
Then we've got Working Class Hero, $88. Everyone needs a plot point for this epic battle. Hashtag Nebraska. Working Class Hero, $28. Hashtag Livia. Arizona, $90. Glitch, but really Betamax. Latency, $10. Cross, the music is helping. Keep on grooving. As always, we strive for null. John Travolta, $50. Cross is pure disco here. Dance your way to victory. Latency, $10. Cross, we've had a setback on the issue. We're using a British vehicle for added processing. It seems to be no longer functional. Sorry. Joe Esposita, $10. You're the best around. Nothing's gonna keep you. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down.
Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
Yeah, you gotta do it the right way.
Yep. Whitney BDM, $10. No one be mad at Erida for accidentally downloading the Apocalypse or whatever. Who among us hasn't done that?
I mean, really. He was
And then it says, Shanhara take the wheel, which might have to be on a t-shirt.
Yes. I want to take the wheel.
Take the wheel. Making all these weird
So
Nebraska
good.
t-shirts.
I know. Valiant.
I keep on waiting
Come
for
on
us to coordinate our Feed the Arm shirts.
I keep waiting for you to coordinate it.
Oh, am I gonna coordinate that? Okay, I'm coordinating
Can
it.
I actually wear something that's not suited
I do
for
love
that
that there's so much troll on these donations. We have another one from Latency for $10. Cross, we failed, sir. We had the fix uploaded to Betamax for network distribution. It looks like it's been erased before we could execute it. We tracked the erasure to glitch. Shanhara, $10. Yo, Nebraska dude, get a grip. If you don't stop crying, I'm going to come down and go medieval on your arse.
That's probably along
Private
the lines of what
Wombat,
King Eric would say.
442, $87. Plot point for lead narrator for more Aston Martin accidents. Hashtag Renraku. Green Eye Trombotus, $10. I stayed for the physics. Hashtag Nebraska. Help, $45 to glitch. Latency, 3667. Wait, who are you? No, don't. Cross has not approved this. B, Sarah's now in control of the net. Latency has been overwritten. Megalo Blazemon, $5. Commander Megalo Blazemon may be extinguished, but the flames of destruction will rain from above. Good luck, Team Dick Punch. Thanks for having me on. Hashtag lead narrator.
Press F to pay respects.
Right. You did well, Megalo Blazemon, you crazy homicidal maniac.
You made us practically pee our pants with fear.
Was he
so good job.
a robot or a full or a cyborg?
He was a cyborg. There was a human brain trapped inside. But
Oh,
He was
okay.
just basically a giant.
I would say because he might not actually be fully dead.
He's dead.
Why?
Oh.
He was split.
Ripped in
I mean,
half.
he was evil and he killed a lot of civilians.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel bad, but
So.
I don't.
And another one bites the dust as the mortality of the NPCs proves to be
Thank you
very
all so much
So-
for watching another episode of Valiant Vanquish. Make sure to tell your friends. They can find it here on Hyper RPG. And if you like the show and you're new to it, you can watch all the back episodes on youtube.com/hyperrpg. We are going to be saying goodnight, but please, we are going to throw a host to that bronze girl when the second she goes online, so you should definitely check it out. She's going to be playing Final Fantasy tonight. She's a late night streamer, so probably be up all night playing. And then if you haven't had your fill, you can come back tomorrow to watch Malika play for a couple hours before the Gauntlet. It's
who's
gonna
on
be
the
a lot of
Gauntlet
fun.
tomorrow?
I have no idea. I am so busy right now. You'd have to ask the people that know.
I just want to say we were literally 6 points short.
It's a Rai question.
Sally, Jim, Lisa,
Oh my god.
The comedians.
Oh man, the
Sally-
comedians on the gauntlet.
It's
That's gonna be a
are
great
you
episode.
hosting that
I feel
one?
so bad for Koopakins.
Who is Is Rai still
Rai
hosting
yeah,
it?
I don't have time.
Segatopia did a good job hanging out
He
with
did a
us.
good job.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's not the same as Sally and Gypsy Rhode but like he'll be fine.
I was sad I missed out.
No, Koopakins is great. She's a streamer as well, and I doubt she's prepared for Jim and Sally. Or Lisa.
Who really is prepared
Nobody.
for Jim,
So-
Sally, and
Nobody.
Lisa?
On one hand, I want to think they trolled, but then I thought the same thing with the Renegades, and Renegades absolutely destroyed.
No, they did. I'm also gonna have to talk to my team like, yo, did anybody think about the fact that we've almost been kicked out a couple times when Jim and Sally are here, and now this is a midday show? We'll see.
But this show has a GM.
True. Gauntlet's a lot of fun. You should tune in for it.
It's fun.
And then Cineverse.
7:30. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you all. Bye.